fucking sodium light on, man. What am I trying to grow or something? One to grow on. Here we go on. Bright light, bright light. It's fucking bright in here, Joe. A lot of people hate overhead light, man. It doesn't make any sense, you know? Makes you look like shit. Whatever, whatever. Cheers, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna dim it out. Dim it out. Put on a color, maybe a green or something like that. I like greens. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll dim it out. It's too bright, man. Hey, light. I think that's better than a green. We'll see what you think. You know, it's sort of a lavender, sort of a lilac there. Love you like a cannibal, lilac. Cheers, everybody. Mm. Keeping it real for the dead, your ancestor. Keeping it real. Time to roll, man. Gotta get a good fucking joint. Minnie said, don't be talking about drugs no more. Yo, don't be hooking me into other people's crimes. Don't call me names, especially, fucking ivory tower intellectual names. I went to school, so don't throw 50 cent psych words at me because I went to school for psych like the first 3 years, the building years, twice because shit changes, like how I grew up with the magazine called Psychology Today, meaning it fucking changes. So I had to go through it twice in life, ever inferno, and I don't appreciate it when people send 50 cent psych words at me because I went to school. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up? You passed out during the live? Oh, that's awesome, though. I don't mind. You probably passed out because we were like, oh no, you sound great. Like, we were all complimentary. You probably got yourself a little bit of comfort, man. If you can sleep with comfort, hell yeah. We did our job. You didn't pass out. You found yourself, drifting away. You found yourself drifting away. Did you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, man. Cool, man. I appreciate that, bro. I'm sure I'll love the dude, or your friend. Excuse me, not the dude, but your friend. Julie. Yeah, his name is Jule. His name is Jule. All right, cool, man. Well, let Jule come up, man. I'll give respect and shout out to Jule, especially because, it's your recommendation and all. I'm going to roll, man. I got to roll. But respect to the Jule. And I'm glad that you gendered him, so that I can do that properly. I don't like to fuck around. I told you, Ever, we have every type. We have a small, tiny family. We have every fucking thing you could ever come up with. You want to call one of them doing this, doing that, every kind of gender or whatever you can come up with. So, yeah, we don't worry about that shit. Everybody's cool. I'm not embarrassed to be called any name because I wouldn't be embarrassed to be such a person, I'm into it. I'm okay. It's a they. All right, well, damn it, man. See, I'm already losing currency here. I was trying to be nice and I didn't know it was a fucking they. You see what happens? No, I'm just kidding. Drinking every day. I smoke every day. I drink on camera. Does that answer you? um, I don't. I haven't live streamed, without a drink, but once or twice, and I don't think I'd like to do so. Telling my favorite band and what you think of vaccines. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. So not him. Oh, come on. Now you him. They of Jewel. If I tell Jewel they about my favorite band and how I love vaccines and whatever, I never take vaccines, so I can't speak for that. I can't. If it's gonna make, it's all school and money, dude. So our kids, they were like, well, you guys, you don't want extra, you don't want extra. Yeah, we had a really good Egyptian doctor for the kids, dude. Very smart, very smart. Person who understood our ways. we lucked out on that, man. There was no guarantee, it just happened. And it was a good relationship for nearly 20 years for them. Nearly 20 years, because they could go. They gave them a couple more years for a couple of my kids, so that we could give them, again, shots or something, because I would have to hold them down. It was a total shit show. Excuse me, mea culpa, for burping in your face. It's a they. I don't. now, now you got me so miffed that I'm choking on my own shit. Hold on, I'm choking on my own spit. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to be graphic. Why did you call they and it? Why did you call they and it? I do complain. I know, I'm just fucking around, Hinduism, yeah. You're right. That's good for you too, man. I'm glad you didn't mistake it for Buddhism, because I do love Buddhism and I love Siddhartha, and I have many Buddhas here. I have Japanese Buddhas, I have Chinese Buddhas. I love the Buddha. But no, I'm more into Hinduism, like you say. It's traditional. It's whatever, man. If whatever path you follow, it's to put yourself in line. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm a fucking, I'm a planetary type. You know what I mean? I could do 10, I could do 12. It really doesn't matter. What it does is it gets me to focus on and initiate myself in the world that I'm in front of. You know what I mean? Find my place, see all the whatever you want to call them, the obstacles, the objectives, the people, and what they do. Yes, Taoism. The Tao that you know is not the true Tao, but yes, Taoism is my religion. Yes, to be honest. So I'm a Taoist. Oh, that's them. Okay, that's them. Oh, and he'll be a moderator too. That's him. Okay. I mean, that's them. That's them. Yeah, he'll be. I mean, they'll be a moderator too. Let me fucking get in there. Okay, there we go. The Dow Jones. Yeah, that's funny, dude. What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian? Yeah, you're a moderator. Everybody's a moderator. That's just don't kick each other out, guys. That's the fucking deal. Don't kick each other out. So yeah, I believe the world is a Taoist board. There's all sorts of things. I don't like culture wars. I don't like separations of tribes and people with different opinions, because we don't need to do that. We can all come together and benefit from it as a homogenous group of this and that. Minnie, yeah, Minnie's okay. Minnie, oh good lord, whoo! I have 34 unheard messages from Minnie at this point right now. But Minnie's been blowing up my phone today so much that it would be hard to keep a charge. But I love Minnie. I always do. So here we go. Here we go. We come back around, What I don't appreciate, and I already said it, man, because I threw it out generally. What I don't appreciate is, don't come at me in some shit that I've spent literally 8 years of my life in 2 separate times studying, and don't throw me your opinion about it and then tell me that you're legally informed or whatever, because I don't do shit with legals. You get the blue wrench, you get the blue wrench, and you get the blue wrench. Everybody looks better in blue. Just don't kick anybody out, man. Yeah, there is no great power though. Figure that out. You're just a grain of sand. Isn't that written somewhere in a book? Nah, there is no great power, man. We're all a bunch of fucking peons and shit, bunch of bugs. Running around in circles, trying to make a life. The bug with the briefcase. That's going to be my new song. Running around in circles, trying to make a life. That bug with the briefcase. Getting coffee from the wife. And she's starting to look at the other bug. All that shit, bro. So I'm going to write new songs for you guys. You went live with me at least twice, brother. Yes, and you're welcome to do it again. I'll bring you up. Everybody loves your voice. It's wonderful. What do you talk about? Lisp or whatever? Who the fuck named that thing? Who the fuck named an S skipping condition Lisp? I mean, an SP? Most of us can't do an SP. But then they put it on you. Oh, I want to explain what I have. It's a Lisp. It's a Lisp. It's a Lisp. It's a Lisp. Come on, man. They're fucking with you, Joe. You got to cut that shit out, man. Don't listen to these authorities, man. They're fucking with you, man. Bunch of bullies and shit. Yeah, and you're welcome to come up again too. You're welcome to come up again anytime, bro. I don't remember. What is your email? It's something apocalyptic. Knowledge is leverage. Leverage is power. Yeah, I don't think people have power. I don't think people have power. I mean, I see what's going on. You know what I mean? I see what's going on. But I think that theater actually, yeah, okay, well, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. But I think that theater actually, like, the intention is, oh, look, these are the best minds in the world in a room, and they're just a bunch of fucking ignorant bullies, and you're supposed to distrust your neighbor. I think that's really the end game. It doesn't have anything to do with the leaders, except they got to act so fucking brazen and bullish that you don't even trust, your fucking nephew or whatever. He's probably trying to get over on me. Hmm. All right, Ever, that's cool. I know it. Yeah, if you want to come up, I'll send you a link. I might get kicked out, but I could try. I could try. Give me a minute. Let's get a little further. Because if I do kicked out, if I do get kicked out, I'll just leave it, and I don't want to be like apologizing tomorrow. Look at me all sweaty, man. My body is done with winter. I mean, I shaved my fucking head all the way around, and my body is still done with winter. I'm done. I feel like it's hot. What the fuck? I'm weird. Gonna be my birthday in April. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know why. It's not like I'm getting a gift. Everybody who looks good in blue with their wrenches and their hammers, just don't hammer people down, man. You're not here to snipe. Just remember that. I can manage this channel. I'll swear you something, right? Because I'm not trying to make money, right? So I swear to you this: when that shit moves so fast that I can't manage it, I'll just let it go. You're not a fucking crip. Don't be joking about shit like that, Ever. That's not cool, man. Don't joke about it. You're not a crip, and don't joke about it. And don't gangbang. You might have a crew, but don't gangbang. They don't care about you, man. They want to make a pawn out of you. They don't care. Ever, I broke the rules and let you go two in a row to do connect four twice, and then you beat me. Hmm. You're not a crip, but you're definitely a Presbyterian gangster. Presbyterian, my ass. Woo! No, you probably are. I respect that. You're a Protestant. Yeah, man. I bent the rules and you kicked me all up and down, man. If you beat me twice, you got to join the legends. You got to join the legends. But that will come. You will do it. You're a bitch. Bitch. That's okay. Sometimes, that just means, hey, my silly friend, listen to me. Hey, my husband, you know what I mean? Bitch. Oh, you can beat me twice. Yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah. I know you can. You're getting there. You're getting so much better than me. When I play the computer, we play Colossus, but we also play Baby sometimes. But you're always going to beat Baby. When you play with the right player, and it's not me, dude. Yeah, beat my meat. Beyond. I beat it beyond. I beat my fake meat, man. No, I don't need to. I don't have time. I don't have time, man. I was hired as an impossible burger. I don't even have time to, properly marinate. You want to be painted? Yeah, Picasso was cool because I mean, he's kind of a foolish, bumbling, drunken Frenchman or something, whatever. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, he was a rambling, gambling man. That's right. That's right. No, I'm talking about Picasso, and I was talking about Picasso. I wanted to do that. What is that? I think it's fucking Electric Larryland, maybe like Butthole Surfers, right? But he's like Pablo Picasso never had to say he was an asshole. But he was. That's all. That was where that actually came. It actually came from that. I was thinking Picasso never had to say he was an asshole. I was just thinking about how I mean, I'm a nice guy, a loving guy, and whatever. But I was thinking about the anarchistic, pursuit of life makes me an asshole de rigueur. De rigueur. I don't speak French. Is it really Ash Wednesday? Fucking hell. They trick you, dude? Fucking hell. I'm sorry, Minnie. Minnie's on in there. Shit, in the background there. I hope I didn't lose myself. Modern Lovers. Yeah, fucking, you know what? I got my favorite Modern Lovers over there. It's Roadrunner Volume 1, 2, and 3. Straight up UK single, that's my favorite right there. Cause I'm in love with the Stop and Shop, with the radio on. Is it? Voodoo Juju. He's married with 5 children. Well, that doesn't mean that we can't hang around. I'm married with 6 children or whatever. But so what? Bring my wife here. She'll tell you it's okay. I can hang out with fucking Voodoo. About which house? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, if first of all, everybody knows they need to know what house is, right? And house is a two-step type of music. It's a two-beat type of music. They used to have in the club, they would have house or rave. They would have house or ravi, basically. So they either had a straight 1 2 boom boom, the oomps, oomps, as people hear, or they had the rave, which would be like it could be like four, or it could be like a diminutive third, but they're doing it with records instead of instruments, essentially. Sometimes, plus drum machines and a little bit of computer and this and that, but yeah, so house basically is that type of energetic music that they pump in the club just to keep you going. Now, the witch side of house kind of still uses the fact that when you listen to even original house, and the reason that it's a tribal type of music is the 1 2, which is what people did on hand drums and everything for eternity, right? Or cat guts and tripping over fucking things and hearing it. But witch house that kind of transverses the beauty of the club and the cleanness and all the beauty, and it strips it down back into a primitive version of house, which is kind of beautiful only in its ugliness. Like witch house is ugly, like, because remember, a witch, a hag, the person that's shunned from the community, the person out there with the big ass wart on their nose and everything that people use as a sort of a stereotype and a type, right? Well, that's what you use when you create Witch House. Yeah, so Area 51 and even Juju already knows about Witch House probably, but it's a way of taking that and bringing it back to primitive and ugly. Bringing it back to primitive and ugly. I love that, dude. I'm telling you, man. Ital, my friend Ital, but from Arcata, California. He used to just call me up, listen to the radio, smoke weed, and play the organ, and just we would just be sitting on the phone, and it was him with the live radio playing the organ, smoking the weed, and he'd be wearing a dress, and he was witch house as fuck, and that was the whole deal. Elon Musk's wife. I say Grimes is all right. She's got something, but they're all bullshit, dude. Yeah, aliens. Yeah, yeah. I wish. The only thing I don't want to meet an alien because I'm scared of what they smell like, and also I think our environment is probably killing them because this is a really toxic environment, right? And if they're out of suits, I don't want to meet an alien, dealing with our heavy metals and all our fucking poison air and shit, and smelling like whatever they smell like, where they come from. Ah, that's my least favorite, dude. Take away my sense of smell. Kidding. Legal alien, sulfur. Oh, I'm sure they smell terrible, bro. I don't want to smell an alien, bro. They're probably melting away in our shit fucking dome. Anyways, was that a good explanation of yeah, ever? I've been listening to it since it first existed, I don't know if people consider uh like Two Witches to be one of the early bands or something, but that shit was like 87. I don't know if the inspiration and information of like Specimen in the mid 80s which is more just gothic death rock, whatever. But obviously, it was also with the dance tilt, so it probably informed what ended up being Witch House. And I love Witch House because that's high energy shit, and I'm always down for that. The ones and the twos, man. You don't want alien COVID? Yeah, well, don't sleep with Grimes. I don't know. I don't want alien COVID. So don't let George Clinton, make you breakfast. I don't know. I don't want alien COVID either. Don't let George Clinton make you breakfast. You might get something, something dogly. I tried, man. I love all music, though. I'm really passionate about it. So I feel like, of course, I can't do it justice. China Allen. But yeah, I mean, one of my favorite bands in the world is Alien Sex Fiend. They're not. Yeah, I let a lot of people touch me. Who cares ever? Like, you keep walking. Let them grope you a little bit. Jesus. But no, no, no. Alien Sex Fiend is one of my favorite bands in the world. They're not Witch House by any means. You know what I mean? But they probably informed a lot of those groups and shit. Yeah, Hillary Clinton. Yeah, well, I mean, now you're talking about a woman trying to get you. That's kind of foul. Now you're starting to offend me. You know what I mean? Like, don't let them touch you anymore, unless they're promoters or whatever. Just you'll survive. Don't get all Terry Crews on them. Don't get all Terry Crews on them, and me too. You've been manhandled. Yeah, well, people love that. The Pacific Northwest. Wow, I'm so glad I've never been there. I'm from the Northeast. You're talking about like what are you talking about? Saskatoon, Saskatchewan? You're talking about up there? I used to call people, man, they lived on the end of the earth, up there in northern Canada, Northwest. That's wild, man. I would call people who were like in a fishing village, and some asshole, when they went to the bank, sold them on a credit protection service, and they would call me, and it's 14.99 Canadian, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. And they're like, we live on it's 3 months here in Saskatoon, 3 months for 14.99. You know, um, it's just me and the wife up here. My boots are made of salmon skin. And I'll be like, yes, sir. I'm a retention artist. That's what they call me. I'm supposed to keep you and not cancel your thing. But these fucking Canadians that sold you that insurance when you were an ice digger, I think I need to help you. I got booted. I got booted. Saskatoon, yeah, wherever the fuck that is. Way up there, man. Way up there. Oh, Oregon. Yeah, you. Oh well, that's where Jess is. Ever. That's where Jess is. Jessica. She's in Oregon. Yeah. It sucks. She's really. I mean, like she can't find a good friend group over there. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. You can see that, right? I mean, let's just be honest. Everything I do, that's another thing too, man. I guess yesterday when things were coming, yeah, up there in BC, yeah, BC bud, BC bud, yep, up there with Linguini, yeah, I know where British Columbia is, man. Yeah, because over here on Northeast we got the French, so it's different. I'm not saying you're gonna do anything with Jessica. I'm just saying like she's in Oregon, and she can't find the right group. You know what I mean? It sucks. I'm just saying it's obvious because I don't even talk to people in the background, man. Just all up here live up front. Frankie, dice that smoke. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. This is the one, man. This is the one. The double tape set. You know what? The people I grew up with, maybe the Gen Xers, some of the Gen Z, I say, what kind of music you like? A lot of times, man, it all goes back to Rick Rubin and Def Jam and shit, And Dice was also a Rick Rubin production, you know. They made Rockstar Comedy, They made Rockstar Comedy. His fucking black and white album Dice, right? Produced by, as I said, Rick Rubin. Then you got the Cash American series. It looks like the same thing, right? It doesn't say Dice, it says Cash, but it's black and white, it's rock and roll. You know, the Danzig from the fucking Rick Rubin, you know, it just says Danzig and it's dudes in leather fucking jackets and shit. What happened in your castle today? Why? Do you think something did, brother? What happened in the castle? Nothing, man. I didn't leave the castle. Woo! I lucked out on that. I didn't leave the castle. I cooked pork chops. I cooked them. Uh, what did they eat? Oh yeah, bean dip, pork chops, bacon. I cooked them a lot of shit today. Actually, that's what I did. I focused in on that. I cooked them a lot of shit. I think because Tuesday is my day off, is what I call it, but that usually it's because my wife will be home Tuesday day and night. So I think it's because she had some time off, she's still off, and she'll probably be off tomorrow. And I wanted to make sure there was enough food for all these fools. You know what I mean? Oh, all A's, bro. You see my you saw it, right? Yeah, you definitely saw it. Okay. So my daughter, she's the only one in school, she's all A's. That's what I'm saying. I did the same thing, bro. That's why, you know, when I got called a psych word yesterday, which was a bullshit, you know, sort of pamphlet psych word anyway, that's why I took offense to it, because I've studied that stuff proper, all proper, you know, twice, because it changes. And, you know, I'm due to do it again, but don't throw fucking words at me. I went to school for a long time. Don't call me doctor, but, you know, I did it, you know, so don't throw shit like that at me. I won't take it. I won't take certain things, right? I don't disparage anybody. I'm not a name caller. That's so lame, calling names. You know, I could get mad enough, but should be a physician. Well, that's one of the things I wanted to say. When I did study psych, like the first 3 years of psych, I did it twice because it changes, you know, but I did it at one period, and I could stand to do it in another 5 years when it changes a little bit further. But the thing is, I got 96% on all of those assessments, lad. You know, 96, a real A, you know. Fuck that, dude. And my daughter, she only gets real A's. Every week she gets A's. Now I'm looking at that shit, and that's why I posted it up yesterday. Because here she's showing the concepts, she puts them in a paragraph, and she's doing frames with the goddamn illustration. And I'm looking at that, and I understand my father is a very strict engineer. Everybody he knows is a very strict engineer, you know, to many different sort of disciplines, but you know, to the fucking astrophysicist that works at NASA level. All these motherfuckers are very strict engineers. I'm looking at my daughter's 12-year-old illustrations, and they're completely accurate. She's showing this ball has negative ions. This ball has negative ions. They have so many negative ions that they retract each other. This one has a um, surplus of positive ions. That's why it attracts, you know. And she's talking about this shit. She's talking about the clown shit where you go, Deek, you know, and you rub a balloon and you stick it on a fool's head. That's what she's talking about, but she's explaining it correctly. And she's drawing it. That's what I fucking got, even though she's got the cute illustrations because she's a fucking visual artist anyway. She's drawing it in a way which what I would call, what is the word? It's not annoying to a fucking engineer because they get annoyed by us. They get annoyed by us beating around the bush, putting flourishes and color and love and light into our art and whatever. They just want a clear factual representation. That's what engineers want. And I'm looking at her illustrations, which are diagrams for science, literally. And I'm like, these are not offensive. Like, an engineer will look at this and be like, she clearly understands what she's doing and she's showing it in a way that somebody else might fucking visually understand. They're that clear that they're not offensive to the engineer mind. And that's hard because nobody likes engineers. Nobody hangs out with engineers. So their grand joy in life is picking you apart if you don't fucking remember. Like, think about it. When's the last time you shook hands with an engineer? Their grand joy in life is telling you how illogical, wasteful of words, and foolish you are. Boom. You know what I mean? But she can beat that, and she's only 12. And she's all A's. Every week, all A's. What can I say? I'm so glad. You know what I mean? That's all I need. That's all I need. She's already named the Holy One. If she's the Holy One and she's the intelligent one by design, boom, she's got everything, right? That's what you guys need. You guys need a holy and intelligent future leader that encompasses all aspects of admirability and can lead you into the future. And she really likes that jangly rock and roll shit too. She really does. So she's always been listening to that sort of indie, like dang 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 dang. Dang. So get the girl a ukulele, man. Get the girl a ukulele, and she'll teach math. What do I? I don't have a degree in. I never graduated. That's what I say. I had I spent 12 years in community college and college. I did no degree, no degree. I was separated from a. I could have gotten a general associate's if I went to an orientation for a half hour, but I didn't. Who cares? I studied anthropology, cultural anthropology. I studied psychology. I studied Middle Eastern history. I studied birth of civilization. That civilization, all the way through, but sort of birth and growth of civilization and philosophy. So literally philosophy and cultural anthropology was a co-major type thing. But I also had the benefit of the fact that my grandmother was from the school system, but also owned an entire school. So before I went to school, I started to read things in life. Like when you see a box and you're like, what the fuck does that say? And you read it and, you start to learn what it says, like the UL. And you're like, oh, what does that mean? It's UL listed or whatever. All that. When I started to read at like 3, then the benefit that I had because my grandmother owned an entire school worth of thing is there was textbooks from grade 1 to 11 in my basement. And I read them all. As soon as I could read, 3 years old, 5 years old, before school, before I was 5 and 6 and going to school. And I read everything. I read everything in there. It was like 22 books. They're textbooks. I still have them. They go Spanish and Spanish too. Um, Most of them were the ones they gave me again in elementary school, and I already read it, like the sort of Houghton Mifflin, or whatever, Book of Grand Literature or whatever. I had to get the same one, or U.S. history, that everybody had in elementary. I already read it. I already read it. So I was reading it a second time. I was brushing up. And then as far as college too, the same thing happened in a way where I got into this personal state where I started doing community college video courses, but I'd already seen them too. Because it's community access or whatever, public access cable, 34 or whatever the number was. I watched those things 3 times before I took them as official classes. Then I didn't do the course, I didn't drive or take the metro or whatever to the college to do the quarterly exams either. So I got a 0-0. They said, oh, you got to take these again. Now I go in there to a live teacher who has a different perspective, I have the ability to ask her questions and clarify things, not like a video. I watched this fucking video course series in 2 different disciplines, 3 different disciplines, but only 2 that I went back to college for to get officials. I've been through this course 3 fucking times already. I mean, I'm getting a 98% in this shit, if not 100, You beat someone up. No, they fight all the time, man. Frankie fights all the time, man. Bare knuckles out there. No hate. No hate. Just got to get your knuckles dirty, man. How late is it? Okay, it's 12:20. Okay, 12:20 means time to hit the ball. Even though still smoking, he wants me to smoke it like dice. I'm probably this is still sealed. I'm definitely gonna watch this. I just set up a VHS player. I put one in, and it was like one of those like always trying to upgrade the audio to hi-fi. So I took that out and I put another one in. But yeah, I'll be playing this dice. That's the one I'll be watching myself. No apologies. Always smoking, man. Smoking and breathing, living. He flayed and skewered. Holy shit, man. I don't know, man. He did good. Even I don't know, it was the second recent, it was two nights in a row, I guess, Kill Tony up in MSG Madison Square Garden, and Dice opened the second one, and Dice's fucking performance was awesome. Just like last time Chappelle went up on SNL. You know, both of those things, right? How would you call it bad ever? That's the question. What do you mean by worst and you call it gore? Like, because when you're gore hounding, you're looking for gore, right? So how do you call it bad? What I think is bad intentions, right? So Vincent Gallo is one of my favorite directors. He's made some of my favorite films, Vincent Gallo. But I'll tell my kids, don't watch Vincent Gallo movies. So to me, the negative ill intention of him, his fighting back, his histrionics, his adolescent, fuck you to the world that he's so hung up on is toxic. So that's what I consider the most horrible thing that I've seen. Even though I love those films, that's what I tell my kids, don't watch them. Buffalo 66 is one of my favorite films ever. Scarlet Diva, Aja Argento, is one of my favorite films ever. Um, she knocks Vincent Gallo off the wall symbolically in that movie to give him the finger. But at the same time, I wouldn't want my kids watching either one. So gore is not about what you see, it's about what you learn. It's the intention that somebody is putting into you. I will not buy, excuse me, and this goes to Poppy Carl. I will never buy, excuse me, any version of a Lucifer Valentine movie. The Vomit Dolls trilogy I have seen. I haven't seen, the other couple of tapes outside of that. I would never buy one of those. So there you go. And I did personally specifically get physical copies of MD Pope, Most Disturbed Person on Planet Earth 1 and 2. Obviously those are mixtapes that they make to be online, but I'm not even fucking broadcasting that to my house. I have kids. Who knows how many times they've pirated shit to our house that put me in legal trouble, right? But I'm not going to discount anything that the outside world, I mean, I'm not going to fucking transfer and put us at risk for anything that the outside world might consider obscenity. So I made sure to get my own fucking copies. Yeah, I have 1 and 2. Yes, I do. I have my own copies. Yes. So they don't have a fucking, yeah, yeah. Everybody fucking hates the catfishing, eh? Catfishing is what people fucking hate. That's why they can't get through it, even close. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have everything, bro. I have everything. Like, I don't know. Again, for Poppy Carl, like, I mean, I have the Fred Vogel, and all that shit. I have all of it. Yeah, I saw it. I have it physical. Yeah, I have it physical because I won't stream shit like that and get in trouble. I only have two. I only have two. I'm done. I don't need three. I think I'm set, bro. I do my shit physical. I didn't hear about it. I'm good. Like I said to Carl, you get shit that's like so fucking no budget. So fucking no budget. Ugh, nobody needs it. Nobody needs it. Yeah, don't ever dig in a video guy's thing. You know what I mean? You never dig in his place because you'll see something you don't want to see. You know, you don't do that. You ask him. What's the most gory film you've ever seen? Gory or off-putting or disgusting or what's another good word? Just misanthropic, no redeeming value. Truly bad taste. What's the worst you've ever seen? Like I say, one of the most beautiful one that I've ever seen that's at a sort of challenge level is the bunny game. Real life or fake? Oh, does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. No, no question. It doesn't matter. Terrifier? No, not like Terrifier. No, not like Terrifier. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go real life then. We need to straighten up, Cosmic. Okay. Why? Reanimator? What about Dead Ringers? If you talk about, to me, gore, Dead Ringers is gore. Like, that's scary. What's up, Cosmic Orphan? Maybe it's like you don't want to talk about what it is. Yeah, you're nothing too crazy. Bad pot. Oh, like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I'm not trying to be sexy, man. I'm trying to be. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be engaged. Remember when they had all the New Zealandese and Aussies in the current affair? It's like they didn't even like really actually interview the guy. They just went like this. Yeah. Clear. Yes. Wonderful. Ah. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, two girls. Two girls is it's fake, dude. It's ice cream. It's not real. It's ice cream. It's pistachio ice cream, literally. So I mean, it's not really that. Bad Taste was an awesome movie. Bad Taste was one of the best. One of the best ever. But Cannibal Holocaust, yeah. Cannibal Holocaust is a fine film, yeah. No, it's fucking fake, ever. No, it's fake. It's ice cream. I mean, it's ice cream that was inserted with a cup into a cavity, but then, it was a clean cavity. So it's fake, ever. It is. I'm sorry to say, there's no doo doo in that game. Two squirrels, one nut. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cosmic, you ever see Brain Candy? That was so funny. Remember the Kids in the Hall movie, Brain Candy? Dr. Space Monkey, shout out Dead Alive, which is also called Brain Dead, brother. Brain Dead. But yo, let's go to it. Brain Candy. You ever see that? When the dude was talking about the drug, the happiness drug, he says, it's made from monkey cum. And he's like, what? And he was like, yeah, they get these monkeys, they get them to jack off. They show them pornographic films. Really wild shit, like two dogs and a cat. It's made from monkey cum. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the shit. Everybody watched that shit. Everybody watched that. Brain Candy, man. That was fantastic. I'm being too loud. I'm gonna be quiet again. Sorry about my neighbors. I'm sorry, guys. I love them all. I do. 16 people in it, or 16 homes. I love them all. We're making a love connection. Ever Inferno and his Mortal Kombat Luck Dragon. Oh, yo, it's like you're like Mushu. Remember Eddie Murphy, Mushu, Space Monkey. You remember Mushu? I'm a Luck Dragon. Poof. He would like cough and like not fire, but just a little smoke would come out and shit. The Luck Dragon. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, there are no dragons, Cosmic. So I was just kind of, I don't, I mean, I've seen seahorses. I have one for my kid. Mushu, yeah, yeah, yeah. I have one for my kid, and it's like it's like a sea monster, like a sea snake, and it has wings and shit. And I don't know if it's real or not, and I never asked. My little gumdrop. You're so young. How you call somebody little ever? Like that's so weird, man. So weird. Hey, what's up, Jess? Cheers, Jess. You want to come up, Jess? Everinferno at yahoo.com. Straighten up. It's nice to see you all. Yeah, Mushu. Yeah, that's so funny because he doesn't really like breathe fire. He just like kind of burps fucking, just fucking burps smoke. You ever see Gangster Number One with Malcolm McDowell and Paul Bettany? I have not. Gangster Number One. No, I did not see that. You're not a B word. The B and the F word. Yeah, yeah. That's called butt fuck. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't speak them Englishes. She's from Oregon. I don't know which part of Oregon Jessica's from. She'll tell you. BF, BF. He's a sweet child. I know. He's been up here like enough, like at least twice, Cosmic, and obviously spoken out, heard out. I mean, he falls, kind of. Where is Speaking of this, he falls kind of under your spell, of course, but we'd all love that. West Lynn, Oregon. West Lynn, Oregon, in Beavertown. Oh wow, off Canyon Road. Wow, and it's isn't it 647 Grand Bend off of Canyon Road? What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Anthony's in Virginia. He's at 2492 U.S. Highway number 4, Box 777. What's up, Anthony? We're all gonna give each other fake addresses today and send postcards around and see if the postmaster can find you. I live in Beverly Lincoln, Nebraska, Seattle, Oregon, and just see what happens. It'll take some time. Pretty fat. Pretty huggable. Right, 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 right. It's not your illusion. So you're still so susceptible. Is that fair enough? It's not your illusion. It's a collective illusion. Right on, Anthony. It is fun, man. It is. Anthony, I ordered something, man. I ordered some I think I saw I will be like, okay, you guys know Tom and everything, Token Tom. So check this out, Anthony. I think it was Be Real, Be Real, the guy who's in there, and he's got his own channel. I'm subbed up. I watch. He does reviews. So I ordered something from one of those companies that he did a review on, I think. And Lord, I mean, I was stoned as a fucking, start sheet today, smoking that shit. It was kind of crazy. I had those permagrins. Jennifer's in the house. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I know, Stinky. I know you're mad, Noel. I know. Inside. Compton's in that house. Jennifer's in her house waiting for a delivery, yo. Jennifer beat me in Connect Four, yo. Jennifer beat me. The women always win. The women always win. They're just so smart. Roberto Linguini, he can play me like 47 times. He'll never win. Jennifer, she'll beat me the second time easy. Ever Inferno, he's already got a advantage. He's going to beat me every time. I know they bully you, darling, but you don't want to fight, Noel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's a dealer. No, everybody's cool. No, no, no. I mean a delivery man. Shit, I meant a delivery man. I know, Noel. I know. Not in women's sports. You mean you don't think women could beat me in women's sports, Voodoo? Huh. That's an interesting conundrum. You're probably right. There's probably women out there who play their women's sports, and if they challenged me, just like the gender champion of wrestling, Andy Kaufman, if they challenged me in their women's sports, they might lose. No, that's what I'm saying about you, Ever. That's why you're kind of have an advantage. You kind of have an advantage, but she's right. Yes, if we played women's sports, women's volleyball, for example, I'll take one side, and we'll see if Jenny from the block will win, or if the Neanderthal man shall beat her. It's at least worth exploring. I'm definitely going to be canceled again, but I've done that my whole life. It's okay. You used to have a little, now you have a lot. There are no women's sports because Trump's in office. He's like, nothing's for women anymore. Lipstick is for me. It's for me. Nothing is for women. We don't classify. Uh, we don't have what are they, the litter boxes in the toilets. We don't have litter boxes. Why did I pump Trump? I don't know the guy. Actually, I do know him. I'll tell the truth. Actually, I worked at a aromatherapy company, right? So what they did was they provided cosmetics to high end. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I actually know Trump in professional life. So we provided cosmetics, which means all that shit for high end hotels and stuff, and it was aromatherapy based. So it was based on the Tisserand system. Anybody can look that up. Tissarand. So Mr. Trump and his organization ordered a lot of soap, lotions, conditioner, all the shit you get in a fucking hotel, right? He ordered it for a little group of New Jersey resorts that he had. No cosmetics, just lotions and that. But he commissioned all these things. Now, my ambitious and also very skilled Scottish boss, who was a Tisserand student and was into the aromatherapy and was trying to keep it real. Yo, guys, we got to cut corners when we make your sea salts and shit. Because if you really want a bag of them for $2.99, I'm going to tell you the truth. We got to cut corners. But she tried to keep it real to, the aromatherapy, map and everything. So we tried to keep it real. We had to throw some really cheap, like CVS vitamin E in there as a preservative and, things I won't talk about. Things that will kill pregnant ladies in some of the sauces that we made. But, pregnant ladies probably shouldn't be buying our lotion. Anyway, what Trump did was made this huge order. I'm going to save you. I'm going to bring your company from out of obscurity into the top of the world. You deserve it. You came all the way from there. You used to believe in crop circles when you was up in Scotland. I'll take care of you. Go ahead. I want 100 million thousand of them. Make it Cinnabar. Make it something spicy. A little bit of cinnamon and patchouli. So we had an entire warehouse. It was on Mariah Carey Court, where we had one warehouse that was just Trump shit that he never paid for, that he never picked up, that he never paid for, that he just ignored. He commissioned, he got her to make it. She put it in its own warehouse. He didn't pick it up, he didn't pay for it. We held it for 3, 4 years and we sent it to some weird place in West Virginia where they have like a lot of grounds. They put it in a fulfillment warehouse. They strip all the branding and shit off of the soaps. They wrap them in clear plastic and send them to Walmart and sell them for 88 cents. So that's what I know of him in professional history. I believe in liberty. I don't know what liberty is. I can talk. I'm just going to get killed for it. We're supposed to be worried about bullies. That's why they act like bullies. We're supposed to be worried about bullies, you know. I'm gonna tattoo probably a Pan African flag, actually, among other like weird things, but probably a Pan African because I never signed anything, and where I grew up, it was a very common flag. Let's put it that way. I'll put my area code, like where I grew up, next to it so that it makes sense. It has context, but I'll probably get a Pan African flag. Pocahontas. Yo, damn man, that's rude, man. Pocahontas was like John Smith's like 12-year-old rape victim story or something. I mean, like excuse me, his wife. I mean, sorry, she was like 12, but John Smith, no teeth, 24, almost dead, probably had herpes already. He just picked up the girl, right? That was her. And then he called another leader of state a 12-year-old stolen girl. That's really weird, dude. If they don't love me. Yeah. I just don't have a flag yet. Kiss through the flag. Oh, yeah. Respect to the flags, man. Really, really. My grandfather, he's a Purple Heart, United States Army. I knew him without a leg. My other grandfather, he was working too hard in production. He stuck his hand in the machine. I knew him without a hand. The thing is this, guys. If you want to keep all your limbs, don't be waving the flag outside of the car when in motion and when in operation. And please wear your seatbelts and condoms and fucking, what do they call the other thing? Sun lotion. And don't doubt me on the sun lotion. Where's the sun lotion song? You guys know that one? Simba was the singer in one of my bands. What a prima donna little bitch. No, I'm just kidding. He was awesome. Robin Williams and Hook. Yeah. Yeah, that's, don't get me started, man. Robin Williams, you talking about Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman. Is that a Spielberg production? You got the weird Elfie girl and shit. Oh boy, like, if I was a Trump guy, I would be like, did you guys ever see that propaganda that was passed off as a Hook movie? Oh my god. Julia Roberts was like a clearly lesbian. I mean, excuse me, sorry, that's the wrong word. I'm Trump. I'm sorry. She was clearly a lipstick fairy. She was a lipstick fairy, is what it is. Yeah, so that was really bad. It was the best movie. That's so funny. Yeah, my wife thinks that this one is. So yes, bless your heart. My wife thinks this is the best movie. So bless all of you. You know, good lord. I mean, haven't you ever seen fucking The Hitcher? I mean, you think Ever After is the best movie? Shit, guys. Anybody ever heard of solar babies or something? No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But that's so funny. No, I don't have favorites, Jennifer. I love them all. That's why I'm fucking kidding like that. You got tarot on your channel right now? Tarot your way? Thomas? Lipstick Leslie from the 70s. I love Lipstick Leslies, dude. They're the shit, you know. That's who I love playing music with. Excuse me. They can play the piano, whatever. But Jennifer, when she started playing the stupid drums, I was like, dude, I gotta quit. I can't wait even 3 months for you to learn how to play the drums, you fool. Pick up the piano, pick up your guitar. You know how to do this shit, Jennifer. Like, yo, that's when I had to quit my favorite band, which was just me and her. Not my favorite band, my second favorite band. You can tether your own way. You're gonna get cloned anyway. What's up, kid? Go to sleep, babe. See you tomorrow, monkey. Not wearing pants. Well, that's the best time. I'll read you, Jennifer, Jessica. Um, Cosmic, can you give Jessica a reading? I'll bring her on live. Can you come up live, Jessica? You ask him, you react here. I'll I obviously hope that I didn't get kicked, but who knows? No, nobody's gonna hurt you ever. I got your back. I got your back forever. I got you ever. But anyways, yeah. So you come up, Jess, and he can read you some cards. I'll shut my mouth. I'll shut my mouth. It's very late over here anyway, so I should. Who'd you lose? Who'd you lose? I had to go in the background to send Jess a join in link ever. Are we here? Are we live? It's counting, so it looks like we're live, I try. I hate that shit too, man, because I might never come back up. Well, I can only do one. It's only side by side. So as Cosmic said, yeah, he said, get up there, girl. So he knows what's up. Cosmic knows I can only do one at a time. So Jess is going to ask for the reading proper, right? So I can only do one at a time. So if she steps down, I can pull you up. I can pull one other up at a time, right? But we'll see. What a conversation. What a country. Yo, Tristan, you want some grapes? Yes. Yeah, Jess, you actually have to come up and then Cosmic can read for you. He'll stay in the chat to read for Jess. Yeah. But I can add Cosmic after and stuff like that. But yeah, Jess, that's the deal. That's why he said come up because he understands. And Ever, it's all good, man. It's just one at a time. And Noel, it's all good. I know you're not happy. We'll fix that shit too, one at a time. Hickory dickory dock. He needed the money. Yo, I don't think Jessica's coming, man. What happened? Hickory dickory dock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking to my kid, man. I gave him some grapes. Just some fucking red grapes. Cosmic, man, you don't wear any. You don't wear any makeup, man. My makeup kit that I got is supposed to be like smoky eyes. It's got white. You know what I mean? So I made it like, purple, red, bruise, white around the, nostril, and I made it the domestic abuse, sort of set or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? So my wife was like, "What are you buying makeup for anyway?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm on TV. I'm on TV. Don't you remember?" He's injecting on live. I'm injecting hope into the spirits of your lifetime, cosmic and ever. You're not ugly at all. No, you guys are beautiful. Yeah, you guys are beautiful. Sure. Jessica's not coming up though. She beat me up for this, probably. But this is what happens, I think. She's gonna beat me up for this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I radiate hetero masculinity. That's funny. I'm definitely not a lipstick, I'm sure. But anyway, listen. This is the thing about Jessica, right? She's like, hey, I want to talk. Hey, pull some cards. Hey. And then you're like, okay, Jessica, come up. And she's like, shit. And you're like, what? And she's like, well, I forgot to draw my eyebrows today. It's shit like that. It's like things that we would never think are going to be an issue or a hindrance. It's like, you know, well, I forgot to draw my eyebrows. I'll be back. And then 3 hours later, she's not back. Hetero masculinity. People call me on the internet ever. They call me a power bottom. I don't know what that means. I don't really know what that means. For Wizard of Oz deck, I love Wizard of Oz. I'm just telling you that, like, remember, like, again, my point is, and I was joking about other movies, but my point is, like, the same I said yesterday or all the time, because this is the beta one. This is the same box. Off Grid has the same box, but look how it doesn't match because it's the beta. So they have an insert in here. This is the 50th anniversary. You know, it comes with the booklet. It's my wife's favorite movie. I'm just saying, like, just understand. Remember what the movie's about. The movie's about your unfulfilled wishes. Literally, it's about your unfulfilled wishes and about how you'll never have those unfulfilled wishes. Jesus was a Capricorn. Seems masculine. Yeah. Well, I was born with all sisters. I mean, I guess I have to be something. Have to be something different. Someone who cares, reach out and touch me. Yeah, there's one of the few photographers that I can even name, Anton Corbin, because he did those films, like the video films for First Personal Jesus and shit like that. Yeah. Well, thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate that. You guys are too. You know what I mean? See how it's one at a time. So we gave Jess her in, her in, her in. 20 minutes later, she's not in, right? Like I said, she'll probably be like, oh, I forgot to draw one of my eyebrows or whatever. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Pick up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. You could definitely do that with some Witch House now, You go the with the what do they call that thing, man? The circular pattern. Like detachable penis has or whatever. Oh, it's called locking tremolo. You can make some really good Witch House with shit like that. What's up, Minnie? Minnie. Oh shit, I missed your intro. What'd you say? Pick up the receiver. I'm glad we made peace. Yes, I love you, Minnie. Come up anytime. Don't worry about your behavior. Don't worry about all that stuff. It's pretty heavy, how many times you hit up my phone today. So just kind of try to back up a little bit, just a little. But it's all good, Minnie. I love you. Everything's good. Please send me the new fucking art. Please send me the new art. I can't wait. I love it. I showed it to my wife already, which is meaning I can't wait. I'm a Vegas character. I love Vegas. That's right. You're on the subway. Awesome, awesome. Yo, you got to do mini live, man. Do mini after dark and walk around, unsafe Chicago and shit. You got to show yourself on the subway and shit. You'll send it when you get to the post office. All right. Mini, you can have them pick it up. It's really, just get a USPS Digest, I think it's called, Daily Digest account. You're going to mail it from Hollywood. Oh, shit. And I can get like a stamp that it came all the way from out there. Will you slip in? Will you slip in something like a keychain or something? Come on, Minnie. Give me one of those Hollywood souvenirs, like a $5 one and shit. Like, I'm not saying spend a lot of money. Besides me, you queen. Damn it, you queen. If you mail it from Hollywood, no, I want you to mail it from your house. Just call up the fucking. I mean, get yourself a What do you call it? Get yourself a USPS mail account, Daily Digest. Ask them to pick it up. But when you go to Hollywood next week, Minnie, I'm telling you, if you see, a little keychain or one of those little what are they like the little oh shit, what about like a little California a license plate or something, kind of like they had in that Sega game back in the day. They had that California fucking car with the license plate. Shit, you'll come up. Okay. All right, Minnie. Are you sure? We're not gonna have anything, right? Okay, Madonna. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a Madonna record over here. I'll send you the link right now, Minnie. And I'm bringing a Madonna. I suppose. Oh, Minnie's in the background. Minnie, don't think I'm not adding you. Boom. Minnie's on the train.
Oh, don't be scared. I'm an entertainer.
You know what you're doing. Well,
You
Minnie,
get
I
loud
told them I
here. I
would
may
share
not be able to
Madonna.
hear you.
You can't hear me?
I
I
can, but
told
it
them
gets
I would
louder
share a little
when the train goes
Madonna.
fast, so I may not be able to. Like now, it's getting loud. But this is
Well,
what
I
the
also
subway
wanted to
looks
share
like.
other
The
female
train.
artists. So you got Roxanne.
I'm on the blue line. You know, we have a subway system like Hollywood. Unhinged.
Jane
Actually, my
Mansfield,
behavior is
Minnie.
pretty good right now. They have these crap plastic seats now. Here, I'll show you.
Are they not comfortable?
No, they suck dicks. See how plastic
Mm.
these are? Well, this part's good. This bottom part used to be like that. Now they
Yeah.
got this, and they got a hole in it so people piss in their pants. It goes in a hole. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
the hole's
also so
there.
that the air pressure doesn't build up, actually. But it looks like a typical Italian train. It doesn't look weird. It looks good.
Actually, this is one of the updated trains. It's got that,
Yeah. I think
and
that's
bums,
Italian
bums
made.
and
It looks
shit,
really pretty nice, actually.
fucking bums and everything. So
Yeah.
they got roads, so now nobody has places to live in anymore. They took out Pacific. Well, Pacific Ocean's there, but God, they make you suffer in that place. I once went there, so I know exactly what they do in there. They dump your shit all over the floor, and then they say, "Time to go to chapel," with all your possessions laying out for anybody to grab.
Yeah,
That's fucking diabolical in there.
that's pretty
It's
sad.
not like it
So
used to be when my
you
dad
went
used
and
to preach
performed.
there.
You performed with the band tonight. You're coming home now,
I
right?
did. I performed with my band tonight,
Oh, I'll tell you what,
and I'm going to
Ever.
perform
Minnie
again
is
on
not making
Friday.
that up. I've seen Minnie piss outside. Minnie, you piss just right in your shorts outside, right? And that keeps
I
people
do that
away
everywhere. Hell, I
too.
did that on stage tonight.
Yeah. Yep. So he'll piss in the little hole in the seat too. So he's not making it up, Ever. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, he said
It looks like
every
I have a
single
little
pentacle.
mustache.
He said every single 5-pointed pentacle is satanic. It is a pentagram. It is not
Devil
an accident.
worshiper.
That's
See
what
how
Minnie told
purple?
me.
Well, this is pink, but pink and purple match with this blue.
You look
So
good.
I'm going to Hollywood, California on Sunday. I'm going to be there Sunday. I can't tell you what I'm going to do there yet, but I want to surprise you. I don't want to let it all out.
All right, Minnie. Well, you know what I'm
I found
saying?
out
You know
that
what?
Las Vegas has really cheap hotels too. I can't wait to go back there. For the
Ah, yeah.
gamblers, they make it real cheap so people can gamble. I never knew that you could get rooms for like $50 a night and shit like that
Well, the thing is,
in
I don't
Vegas.
gamble.
Not in
So, Minnie,
California,
I'll tell
but
you
in
what, man.
Vegas.
Even my wife, I guarantee you, Minnie, because I don't gamble. Even my wife would let me meet you in Las Vegas because I could do that on such a discount ticket because I'm not a fool for gambling. So I can just play the game.
You
So
should
I
hang
could
out with me
literally
in
hang out
Vegas.
with
That
you
would be
there.
hot. You're a nice person, and if you can withstand what I did to you last night, you're definitely my friend.
Minnie, I got no problem. I got no problem.
I hope I don't get
They
killed
used to
because then
be
it would be
cheap.
live.
Yeah, Cosmic. Yeah, like it's not like it's cheap everywhere anymore, but they have specialty ones that are worth it. And then you also, you can go to different places. Just read the literature. Minnie is me. Minnie is me. That's awesome,
Yeah,
bro. I think you got a new fan in Ever Inferno. Ever Inferno is into the
cool.
witch house
Thanks.
music. Probably could help you with tracks, Minnie. Shit that I would love to play on.
I'm gonna work on my music this summer. I want to finish the coloring book. Mini
Right
is me.
on.
Mini
Yes.
me. There's only one Mini Manson. Oh, that guy that was pretending to be me took all of his content, all of it, off of his channel, and then he changed his name.
Oh no, who was that?
Well, he was going by Hollywoodland, but now he goes by Van Nuys 45.
Okay, okay.
And because he left a comment in my videos like a month ago, I was able to troll him. I'm like, I know who you are.
Right. Yo, speaking of troll or whatever, Biggie Munson wanted to like fucking press me, and I was like, Biggie Munson can't press me. I already know you're okay because
You
Minnie
know who
said
that
you
is.
won't
That's that
dox
fat guy that likes
anybody.
to take his wiener out.
Yeah, don't fucking try to press me though, because I know you're okay that you don't dox my friend Minnie, but don't fucking act like you know me. Like, please, be careful there, Biggie.
That dude, he's nice, but he's got some issues. I mean, he
Yeah,
does live in a
you
group
told
home.
me. You
And the
told me,
guy in
and
the
that's what
group
I
home
said.
that
Like,
works there hits him. So I said, give me his number. So I got his name and his number. So when I have time, I'm going to take care of that. He shouldn't be putting his hands on Dylan. That's a lawsuit.
man, Cosmic. I've heard who's been doing that recently. Somebody has one in the works. Cosmic, please remind me. As far as they're talking about writing a whole tarot deck,
California love.
Minnie. That's a
What?
lot. That's a lot of work. A whole tarot deck. Nobody's
Want to do
funding it,
one
Cosmic. Let me
eventually.
put
I'm
it that way.
studying that to learn about it.
Yeah.
But look at the name of the stop here.
Yo, Sean,
California.
what's up?
California love.
Yo,
Hollywood
Sean.
love.
Sean's in Utah. Utah love.
Hollywood love.
What's the
Vegas
stop?
love.
What's the stop you're at? What's the stop you're at?
It's called California. Look.
Oh,
It
right.
literally says
Ooh.
California on that.
California Street.
Yeah, actually, we do have a California street here. I think it's called
Awesome.
California Avenue.
No, Minnie lives in
California, here we
Chicago.
come.
Ever. Minnie
What was
will
that?
be in California next week, but
A
Minnie lives in
fentanyl
Chicago.
tonight.
Minnie lives in
Oh, I
Chicago.
don't
Did a
play
live
games.
performance
What
tonight.
was that?
And up on stage.
What was that?
I was letting Ever know that you don't live in California. You'll be there next week, but you're Chicago
I'd
based,
love to live there though. The way
right?
to move to California is to visit and get used to it. I want to eat at In-N-Out Burger and also at Nathan's if I can.
Holy moly, Cosmic. Is that the one of wands, or do you have many? Like, how many wands are we talking about here? I thought we walk around with a one of wands, mostly,
I don't
and
trust
two
the
of
seat,
balls,
so I'm gonna
two
sit
of
on it.
balls.
I have these pads now that I can sit on in the seats, so the seats are so hard.
5'6", two of balls.
Let's protect the fucking seat.
Minnie is not vegan. Minnie eats regular cheese pizza. Minnie eats simple food, but not vegan food.
I like vegan food.
I know you like vegan food, but you're not strictly
I
a
had
vegan.
some key lime. No, I had a key lime pie, a piece of pie in Key West once, and they said it was vegan. Couldn't even tell. The food is actually cool.
Man, he's got that butterfly sausage andouille, the andouille.
Logan Square used to be the all through college. Start get on the train. There's a movie upstairs when you go out. It's called the Logan Theater, and it's really cool and historical.
Yeah, I love nice movie theaters. I really do.
I once got my ass kicked in front of that theater.
Yeah,
Like 30 years ago. I was like young in my 20s. It's not rough like that anymore. It used to be very hard for me when I was in my 20s. Like people would beat me up a lot.
right, right. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they probably respect your age a bit.
Probably because I don't cuss people out as much either.
And also, this is one thing that's very important. When you've been homeless or out on the street for multiple amount of times, you learn the mannerisms, how to carry yourself, and they recognize that, and they're like, "Oh, this guy,
Yeah.
he doesn't have anywhere to be either. Therefore, he's not a threat to me."
It's
Because
not key lime pizza. It's key lime pie. Like cheesecake, but it's key lime.
yeah, but he is talking about Florida. I don't know, man. But yeah,
That's in Florida, Key West, Florida. When you go to Miami, then you go down the Keys all the way to the end. Noventa
yeah,
Mea de Cuba. It's 90 miles from Cuba.
right, right,
But
right, right. You got any Cuban family?
no,
No, no.
I
Are
wish.
you mainly Polish and Venetian, or what's your
I'm not
mix?
Polish. I'm Sicilian. My mom was Sicilian and Swedish, and my dad was German and French.
Okay, okay.
My dad's father was a Kraut.
I got all that too because
So,
even though I don't really have French, I have a French name, so I'm Italian German. Something beautiful and something free. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, they're beautiful in Italian. Yeah, they're all nice looking
something
Italian.
beautiful, something free, Marilyn Manson love.
That's right.
Oh, look, you can see the other train from across here.
Hey
That's the
man,
other
wake up. That's
side.
your stop.
There's one of
The
the
man in the red
workers.
shirt. Man in the red shirt. That's your stop. Wake up. Shit. All right, bye.
Asshole. No, I'm kidding.
I
Look on
know,
the window, it says
asshole. Bye.
O'Hare. That's the airport. It's
This is the
reflecting.
station. This station in Chicago, right here. I remember. That's where they found Paddington the bear.
O'Hare is one of our airports. I like that airport. That's my
I love
favorite
Chicago,
airport
man.
outside of LA. I'm not going to fight no one in here. Hell no.
No, Minnie's not
People are
gonna fight
suffering
anyone.
enough.
That's
Oh,
okay.
here, let me
That's
turn the
okay.
camera around. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Minnie's not gonna fight anybody. Silly. Come on now.
I'm wearing my silver jacket.
Ever is feeling like Ever's feeling like a little bit like underwhelmed. Like he wants you to take that grand role like a king and go fight somebody and just stake your ground. Show the power.
If I was a big, strong person like Music Miss Marty, maybe. But no, I'm not good at that.
What
You
the
don't
hell
just
is
fight
wrong
people
with
for no reason. That's fucked
what's
up.
wrong? What's wrong with Cyrex, man? He was like Music Ben Marty didn't die. Like people would lie about some stuff like that. What's wrong
He
with him,
died.
man? That's not
No, he
nice.
died. He actually did die. I saw the
Of
funeral.
course he died. Nobody would
Yes,
fucking
he did.
fake that. It's mean. It's
The
mean.
rabbi wouldn't make that shit up. Rabbis don't do shit like that. Let's see, Mini Unleashed. You saw how Unleashed was yesterday.
Yo, what's up, Sikandar?
I have black lipstick on. That's why this is here, by the way. I'm not growing a pencilton
You're
mustache.
not trying to do
Wish
a
I
mustache,
had a
yeah?
pencilton mustache.
I wish I had a pencil thin mustache. Yeah, like Lucasville, Maryland guys. John Waters. Get a little John Waters thing.
John Waters. Oh, yeah, his mustache is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to wear too much makeup on the train because people be like,
Juju is still in. What about the Gree, man? You got the voodoo, the juju. What about the Gree? You
the
got it
what?
all? The Gree, the gray.
I cannot understand.
Gree, Gris.
GRIS? I
Yeah, the
don't know what that.
Gree. I believe it
Yeah,
means
proud to be
gray.
Italian. Italia.
That's right. Yeah, Viva
What's
Italia.
funny, I didn't know I was Italian growing up. I found out later on. I was in my 40s, I found out about it.
Yeah, no, I can see Sicilian. I can
I always
see it.
suspected it though. I used to hang out with an Italian village. I go to the festival now every year. The guy
Your
who
mom
organizes
was
it, I know the
probably
guy, that Rano Nesti is the organizer, and he's a nice, down to earth guy. And he manages all these bands and he has all these venues. I mean, the guy's like a billionaire, and he has top notch performers performing in his venues.
I imagine your mom. She could have been related to all the way to Mussolini or something. Like
It's
you don't know.
possible.
Yeah, you don't know.
You never know. So many people are lost in the world and they don't know who the real parents are. They don't know the secrets. People
Yeah.
get lost during the Holocaust. So many people got lost and never found again. That's where my father's history went. There's no history
Well,
out through like his
I'm gonna go
parents
and
and
I'm gonna
I'm not
show it
going to
again.
sing in
I
here.
was promising Madonna. So there's a
Huh.
Madonna.
What is it? A record?
Yeah, it's a Madonna single. Yeah.
I like Madonna. I liked her in that era in the '80s.
But I
Orphan.
didn't want to discount other females, so I got Jane Mansfield.
Oh, cool! I didn't know she had a record.
Oh yeah, and then I got this has got Roxanne from the old days of hip hop right here, and these are all UK singles, I believe.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't
You
have
don't
to
have to
sell your
sing
body to
about
the
it to
night.
the night, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Yo, nice to see you. This
Yes, I am an
makeup.
entertainer. I'm a performer. I
Yep.
primarily sing and I move around the stage. But it was funny. The microphone came loose while during right when the song began, and you'll see it in one of my videos. Because even though people go in front of the video and fuck it up, I'll still put the videos up so people can learn what happens
Yo,
when
Ever is
when
intrigued.
people
Why
say
why don't
butts
you
bump into
why
the
don't you
cam.
cast a shadow?
This guy bumped the camera and it moved, and I didn't know. So half I'm like cut in half.
Oh, that sucks. Minnie, Ever is
So
saying you're
after
not
that, I'm like,
casting you're not
I'll give the
casting a
camera to
reflection.
people. I'm like, film this,
You're not casting a
and
reflection. What
most of the what
happened?
was that?
You're
What?
not casting a reflection. That's what Ever said into the window. I mean, what happened? You leave your soul on stage today? It'll catch up.
I don't know.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Come on now.
I gotta pay
Fake
attention, so
news.
I gotta get off at the next stop here.
All right, Minnie. I'll let you go so you can do that.
Thanks.
Please.
Oh no, I can still talk to you. I just have to get off there. That's all.
Okay, cool. No, Minnie is definitely casting a reflection. Minnie is not a vampire, but a saint. Don't worry.
And if the fuck ever got homeless, I'd go to fucking Vegas or Hollywood in a heartbeat.
Well, you've been
Turn
homeless
enough to
before, but
suffer in the
yeah, if you're
cold when
gonna
you have
do
a
it, you
place to
should be in
live.
Vegas. You should be in Vegas.
But what was that?
You've been homeless before, but if you're gonna do it now, you
I was
should be in
homeless
Vegas.
off and on for 17 years before the CHA gave me a voucher.
You should be in Vegas
And
if
they're
you're
having
gonna do it.
and they're having an inspection tomorrow, so I really gotta get up early tomorrow and
For your
make
landlord's
sure I'm there
house,
with the
the house you
landlord.
live in,
Not required for me to be there, but I'm going to, like
because
last
you're gonna
time.
help. Yeah, you're helping.
And they do it two years, every 2 years. Well, I want to tell the inspector that I have a good landlord. It took me 20 years to find a good landlord too.
Minnie,
The
will
only
you?
reason I was able to is because I have good credit.
Minnie, no,
Okay, I gotta put on
he
my
can't
hat because
text.
it's cold out. Hold on.
He's navigating his way home.
Hold on a
September.
sec. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. So he can't text. He's got to navigate his way home. It's more important that he's safe.
Hold
He's
on,
still
Greg.
in
I'm saying my
Chicago at the
shit.
middle of the night. Like, to be honest. Okay, what time is it in Chicago? It's fucking 12:24. It's like not safe. He's got to be careful. Yeah. Thank you, Ever. I hope your friend comes up here too. I hope them comes.
This is great because I live probably about 2 miles from here, and I can walk. We can have a stroll. I walk down the street while we talk. People love when I do that live on my own channel.
I
But hey,
know.
we could do it on yours.
That's awesome. Thank you, Minnie. I consider that a gift. Minnie, will you do me a favor?
Wait, I can't hear.
Okay.
What was that?
Ever Inferno just shared your link, so everybody please sub up. But will you do me a
Yeah,
favor,
please sub.
Minnie?
I lost a few subs because of the fight I got into last night. I lost about 7 subs. I hope you guys will resub to Minnie. Sometimes friends fight, and mental illness sucks. But then I get
Yeah,
over it the next day and I say I'm sorry.
Chicago is not a safe place to hair. No, not at all. I mean, Sikandar. It's not a safe place,
Look at
dude.
this fucking gay ass shit. What the fuck is this shit? Showing people taking shots and shit?
I guess
No one
that's
wants to
yeah,
see
it's
that.
Ozempic and stuff. Yeah, they're selling Ozempic to people who can't put their sugar down and shit. Many struggles with diabetes. Many struggles with
What was
food
that?
issues and everything, but
Oh fuck yeah. I know him. That
you
guy
know
right there, I
him?
know him.
Yeah, the one guy in the crowd.
Oh my god, it's Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Oh shit. Shahir is blocked. Pakistan has blocked you, Minnie. He can't
Hold on,
join
there's a
in.
lot of traffic over there, you see?
Pakistan
I'm on the
blocked you.
highway, but I'm getting out.
Minnie is big Minnie. That's what I'm saying. It's Minnie Mayhem right
Hold on, I
there.
can't
Minnie
hear yet.
Mayhem.
Hello.
Big Minnie. So Minnie, if you do me a favor, tell them what the
This is,
card is that I have coming because
this
I
is what,
love
what
it
our
and I've seen it,
friends here.
but tell them what the concept is and how it looks.
I'm sorry that I can't hear you. What was that?
I said tell them about the card that you made because tell
Oh
them
yeah, I
about the
did make a
concept.
card, and it's me playing golf. And you know what? Joe will show it when he gets it. The post office is like 3 miles from my house, so
Yes.
I'll put an extra stamp on it, and I'll just put it in the mailbox when I go to the grocery store.
You can also contact them, but that's a pretty good idea too.
The
You can
mailman
also
can come get it too. If I see the mailman, if I just happen to see him.
right.
Okay, now I'm in the street. You see how like the subway here?
I'm gonna
I
try to
came
help.
out from under there. And across the street, you get in there too. You can go across the street.
I want to try to
One
help.
of the places that one of the places that I regularly perform at is called Sidekicks. It's about a block from here, down that street right there.
Okay.
Can't see it from here though. Okay, when I get away from the highway, which is right there, in about 5 minutes, I'll be able to hear you a lot better.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll show you the highway. People like to see stuff.
Yes, they do.
But there's the subway right there, and there's the highway. Verdoliak love.
They do.
That's a good law firm. There's the
Oh
highway.
yeah. How do you know?
I'm always trying to hire those
Hi,
guys every
Taco.
time I want to sue someone. I hear.
You like suing people, or like you like to ask lawyers about it?
Oh, I need to put a sticker on. I sell these, by the way. This is my merch. I'll sell you three of them for $10. I have different stickers too. You can choose the stickers you want. So I'm gonna put this up here. Oh, how'd that get there? Okay, the waitress at the bar I was at today told me if I go back there on St. Patrick's Day, that should give me a free drink.
That's awesome. Yep, yep. Oh man, I got in so many times I got in trouble at bars on St. Patrick's Day. It's just stupid.
Oh,
So
I never get in trouble in
I
bars. I
put that
behave
link
myself in
in
the
there.
bar.
Hopefully that
There's
works. I'll
people
put
that
it
they
in.
get drunk and then there's glass cups and bottles and shit.
Right?
If there's glasses even near me, I'll like move them out of the way. If somebody's acting drunk, I won't go near them. I'll be like, okay. And I never piss off anyone in bars.
No, heck
I used
no.
to hang
'Cause
out at the Freemason Lodge, and like we'd go to this bar, and but this one guy that would drink all the time, and he was real short. He was shorter than me, like 5'2". And he said he quit being a paralegal to be a writer. And I said, "You're going to be pissing your pants a lot." And he got offended. I said, "I was a writer. You have a good idea. You're writing for 3 hours, and then all of a sudden you get a brainstorm, and then you got to get up to take a piss, and then the blood rushes to your head, and all the thoughts that you had for what you were going to write are suddenly gone." So
yeah,
that's why I
people
said that. And he didn't understand that. So he says, "I'm going to make sure if you join this lodge, you're going to get blackballed." So I just stopped
just
going and
because
hanging
you
out
were talking
there.
about just because you were talking about urine, that's kind of an iffy
The
subject.
guy got disturbed, I have experience with that.
Yes, you
Now
can
I'm in a
ask
nasty
anything
fucking like
weird,
cul-de-sac
Tasha.
thing. Okay, this is nasty. I'm sorry about this ugly ass shit.
No,
It's
it's
a big
okay.
city. It's
Yeah,
not New York. I mean, it's not filthy like New York, not at all.
it's
There's
a bit
just
of blight.
graffiti there.
Bit of blight.
Just making sure no one's behind me. You never go like just looking in your phone like I see a lot of people do.
Well,
I
Tasha,
walk
yeah,
down
I
the
think
street
you
with
could.
my camera on and shit, and
No,
so
the only other
there's
thing
a
I did was try to share your link. So it is in there. You guys see it?
good.
You can click
Okay,
that
you see
link.
that street right there? There's a recording studio down that street right there. It's called Fort Knox.
Oh,
I
that's
would love to go
makeup,
in there and fucking
Tasha.
record some shit.
Minnie was doing a show tonight on stage singing with the band, and that's makeup in the eyes.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing makeup. I
Yeah.
didn't get punched out.
No beat up, no beat up, just makeup. So what's up, Tasha? Cheers.
Well, I got to put a sticker on. Well, actually, I'm gonna save my stickers for Hollywood. But yeah, there's a recording studio down it. That's Knox Street, like Fort Knox.
Right, right.
I think this used to be a mental institution over here. Look how scary ass shit over there. There's probably like homeless people and chuds living in there.
Ever
I'd break in
Inferno
there
says,
too if I didn't. If I could get in there and I was homeless, I would break in there too.
oh yeah, anything to get out of the cold, man.
There's probably like a fucking arcade in there, and they're probably like skate. There's a skate park in there probably, and like on The Simpsons, when Homer Simpson lived on his own, and the elevator door opened, and then there was this room with skateboarders and video game players and everything. And it was like the greatest thing you ever saw. That's
Right,
probably
right,
what's in
right.
there. I
I don't
still
remember
remember
that,
that
but
episode.
in the what was it in the Upright Citizens Brigade? They were showing off the house, and they opened it up, and it
Oh,
was like,
cool.
"What's going on in there?" And it was like all the lights and disco music, and he shut it, and he's like, "Oh, that's just the hot chicks room." And the lady was like, "What?" And he's like, "Well, it's the hot chicks room." And the dad was like, "Let me
Oh,
look in the
cool.
hot chicks room."
Just a costume, Chicago costume right there.
Minnie could
That's a
voice
weird
someone
place.
from The Simpsons or otherwise in animation. Rob Zombie. Everybody, call Rob
Rob Zombie
Zombie. Get
follows me on TikTok,
that's right.
and
Call
I
Rob
verified that it
Zombie.
was him. He follows a lot of people, though.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, if he made an
A lot of celebrities
animation,
are
and you
very
could speak
neurotic,
for it.
like me. So Social
I
media is
love
not a
your
safe place
Chicago
for it.
accent. I love that. Of course, you know that.
Great. Only I don't say Chicago like Chicago people say.
Yeah, yeah.
These, them, those, the Bears, the Cubs, the Blackhawks,
I
the
still.
Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers are from Chicago. And
Well,
sir, we
yeah.
found out where they live. 1060 West Addison, and sir, they're Catholic.
My sound is
Ghetto
bad as
art. Oh, I
male or
love ghetto
female.
art. I gotta show this. My friend, Ghetto Art. He goes by Ghetto Art. Look,
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I have one of his. I have one of his pieces of artwork.
Oh
It's called
wow.
Black Jesus Terminator.
This one looks kind of
Hey,
Hispanic. Yes,
hey Drake, I
Tasha.
heard you
Tasha.
like.
Minnie is a he.
Oh
Minnie is
my
a
God, I
he.
heard you like him young. I better not see your ass on Cell Black One.
Oh, he's telling the chomos don't come around my part of the fucking block. I get you. I heard
Yeah,
you
but I
like
know the
them
guy who
young.
drew
Don't
that.
come around here.
He's famous here. Black Jesus Terminator.
That looks very Spanish. Yeah, it looks very Spanish.
It's
Black
not
Jesus
Spanish. He's a black
Terminator.
guy. He's black. Black is black. I want my baby back. You think
Black
that
is what?
silo is fucking big
Black is
enough? Look at
beautiful.
the
Black is
size of
fun.
that Omega yeast.
How about Morat Blues, man? Tell them, about Black.
Morat, Morat,
Morat, Billy,
Billy, Morat,
Morat,
Morat, Morat,
Morat.
Billy, motherfucking Morat.
There you go. Sing the black part. Black is he.
Oh, black is he, black like you, black like me, proud as fuck, king of hill. Oh,
Hell yeah, King of Hill.
king of hill.
Ever says
Morat, Morat,
Billy
Billy, Morat,
Roman. Morat.
barnacle
See how
teeth. Oh, fuck.
you see what dyslexia said to me? I
I'm not
said
the only one who's
Womat.
been doing this. Look,
No, I said
I
Womat, Minnie. Oh shit, it's 666 again, eh?
didn't even do that. Somebody else did it.
You
Usually I'll
did
do
it.
the one up
You
here.
did it. I saw you. I saw you in Hobby Lobby making all the letters say Satan and putting the upside down crosses everywhere. You did it.
That's true. Other people do that too, though.
And
And they also like,
you snuck your own stickers in there to where somebody can
yeah,
buy them for $4.99,
I
instead of
did
like
that
me
too.
where I have to pay $20,
What the fuck's wrong with
man.
this shit? Look, the fucking lights are broken here. Look,
It's literally a
all
sign.
the
Yeah.
cars are like,
Yeah.
hey, if someone gets into an accident, I can film it and then they can sue.
Man, you watched the murder last time. You were across from the damn, you were across from the car lot and you fucking witnessed a murder. You got that on tape for the police.
I did not witness a murder. The guys just shot guns in the air and then they drove off. And one guy circled around and he looked at me
I know. I
to
know.
see if I was okay and that if I was a
Because
snitch or not. And
and
I'm
you
like,
did
I
the
put
right
my head
thing.
down. I'm like,
What you
I
did,
don't want to get involved.
Minnie did this. Minnie did this. It was poetically beautiful because I watched it every minute. He looked down. So when they
I
drove
looked
around
down
to
and I put
see
my
what
phone up
Minnie
like
was
that.
looking at, Minnie was looking down like I didn't even see it. He's like, I'm just going
And
to
then I put my
find a
phone up
car,
like that
man.
and I looked down and the guy
Yeah,
drove
and
off.
they just rolled by because you learned how to do street theater. You learned how to do it.
Well,
I didn't
yeah.
see it. I don't know.
Now here's another guy that's famous. He puts his stickers up.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
And he
Oh
knows who I
wow.
am. Look, it's supposed to be Trump. They live. Kiss my arse. If that
Hands
wasn't
up,
wet, I'd
don't
put a
shoot.
sticker on there.
Street
It was
theater is
raining
very
today,
important, man.
so
My wife and I, we don't
okay.
do anything but street theater because we don't have our own vehicle right now. So we have to do street theater to disappear. It's the
I
only
took
way
an
to get
Uber up
around.
there today. Yeah, I sometimes I walk, and I don't take the bus that much anymore. I take Ubers, even though the bus is free for me because I have a pass.
Minnie voted for Kamala ever, so don't do
I
that. He
actually
voted
did
for
vote for
Kamala.
her, but I don't like Kamala. I don't like her, and I don't really like Trump. I
You
like
voted
George
for
Bush.
Kamala though, so I'm just
I
telling
know I like
everyone.
George. I didn't. I did it to piss Chuck and some guy named Chuck and another guy named Jacob. I did it to piss them
You
off.
did not throw your own vote just to piss off two
Oh,
people. You're 10 years older than me, Minnie. I know you voted from your heart. Like you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't throw away your vote.
oh
Come on.
yeah. Well, that's true. I
You're a real
don't, but
person. That's bullshit.
I
You
think I
didn't do
got
it.
caught up into voting for her because of the trolling of Chuck.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't want Trump to get in, so that's it. I would have voted for anyone against Trump. It's not that
But
I liked her. It's just she was the lesser of two evils.
and right now it is what it is. He's in, right? So that's what we deal with. So well, yeah.
So yeah,
So you voted RFK, Voodoo, Juju.
she
Good.
would have been.
If you
She
believed
would have
in
been worse than
RFK and you
him.
voted for it, I commend you so much. I don't know if that's true. I don't care to. It's not our business. But if you
I
voted
met
for that because you
RFK.
believed in that, that's the right thing. Don't let anybody dissuade you and say you're wasting your vote, you're wasting your voice.
I
You
didn't
do
waste my
you,
vote.
man.
Voting is fun.
You
But
do
I met
you.
RFK. Did I ever tell you that me and my friend Bob, I don't see him anymore, but this was like 20 years ago. We were in the merchandise mart and I'm like, hey, mister, is there a bathroom here? And the guy's like, yeah, on the second floor. And then Bob went to talk to him and Bob's like, you know who that was? I'm like, no. And being super Catholic, Bob knew right away that he was a Kennedy.
Yeah,
He's like, that's
yeah,
RFK, Robert F. Kennedy. I'm like, who's that? I mean, I knew he was like a Kennedy, but he's not one of the famous ones
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Ted Kennedy or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, Sean, yeah, for sure. And like Harambe got like 10,000 votes, even though Harambe was dead. So I say vote for whoever you want to vote for. Please, you're not wasting your
I
vote.
like
Just make
George
your
Bush
voice heard.
Sr. You know who I like? Ronald Reagan, George Bush Sr., George Bush W. George W. Bush.
Oh my
Those are
God.
my
The
people.
Bushes are they're the Secret Service OSS group. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know I might get in trouble for saying that, but yeah,
also
George
Reagan
Herbert
was
Walker Bush
basically a puppet of
was a
them as
class
well.
act.
And that's most of my life. I grew up
Did you
with
know
that
that
shit,
Barbara
you know?
Bush, George and Barbara Bush, I would write them and they would actually handwrite letters back to me. Sometimes they would type them
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
and they were personalized and everything. And I had them checked out and they were real because I know
Yeah,
they have
Sean, I never
stamps that
have.
were
I probably
stamped.
won't.
I had a few that were stamped, but I had a lot that were real too.
Yeah, for sure. I believe you. I believe you.
I don't have none of that no more. I had to sell all it a long time ago to some creep in a place called the Upper Deck. The guy
Hey,
got
Minnie,
murdered because
Minnie,
he
I have to
started
do
ripping
this. I
people
have to
off.
do this forever. The conspiracy that Barbara Bush is a direct descendant of Aleister Crowley, you know? So I have to do that
Yes, I
forever.
think she thinks I have nothing against that. She might be his daughter because her name was Barbara Pierce, and before she was 18 or around that age, she was.
Well, his name was Edward Alexander Kelly, so
Yeah, she was. Her mom, I guess, was hanging around Aleister Crowley. That's what I'm trying to think of when she was like 18 or something.
I don't know. I
All these
just think
people,
it's
they
an
breed with
interesting
each other. They
conspiracy
know
that
each
they
other.
throw out there, eh?
You know who broke that? A Call for an Uprising was the one that broke that story.
Is that the
He's pretty
one that
cool.
like Lauren, Lala Lauren is always watching these religious videos like that. Grady knows because he got kicked out of there actually, but
He got kicked out of A Call for an Uprising.
no, he got kicked out of Lala's channel, I guess. But
Oh, I don't know who that is.
well, she does Christian stuff, and he's like, "Well, I'm a Christian, but," and she's like, "I don't think you are a Christian." And he kicked him
I
out.
think he's a Satanist. I don't think he's a Christian. I think he's a Satanist.
But doesn't he
Unless
have
he's like a
like
Latter
Christian
day Saint
science
or something.
issues? Don't you guys have Christian science issues where he says, stuff
Well,
like
he had a problem
he's
with me
cursed
taking
by
my
Santa Muerte?
insulin.
Yeah, we tried to release that curse. Can somebody pull the cards for him and just help him?
What?
Like, can't we release that his like silly curse with Santa Muerte? Like,
Yeah,
can't we
great. He
just
is cursed
release
by
that?
Santa Muerte. That's why everything always goes wrong when he
If he
has
pays
guests on
money,
his
I think it's
show.
worse. I think if we do it out of like blood and piss instead of money, it's probably a better chance that he gets that released.
I don't have to do like stuff like that when I curse people. It's the
Release
intent. It's
him.
not like just playing with all that shit. I've cursed many people and I never had to make any brews or potions. That's Harry Potter shit.
I
Real
write
power is
things
knowing
down.
how to get people to bend to your will,
I don't
knowing how to
write things
talk to
down. I
people,
should be very clear.
how to be
I'm
good with
almost
the
like I
gift of
almost
gab
like
and
write nothing
convincing
down,
people
but
to go and
I
do things your
sigil
way.
things when I need to
That's
sigil things. Let's put it that way. I almost
sigils are
never write
cool. I
things
want to
down,
make
but I
my own
sigil things.
sigil.
I sigil things.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I want to make my own sigil. That would be cool.
It would be cool. Yeah, yeah. Remember, you got to
Yeah, I
combine
can't
all the
force it
letters.
though. No, you can make anything you want. I don't want to force it. I want it to happen naturally. When it's something that I'm willing to tattoo on my arm or something, then I'll do it.
He curses them with words there with
But
degrading words.
yeah, he got cursed by some Santa Muertes,
He
and his
believes
life
in
is a
it.
living hell. He believes in that shit, and
Yeah,
he's not
he believes.
saved. That's why it's happening.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
was to get saved, all those curses would end. Because God assigns you like a bodyguard. You can't see it like an angel.
I don't know if
But I
I'm
seen
allowed to say
mine one
that
time. One
word
time my
Juju
basement
on
flooded, and I
YouTube.
seen mine. I know I'm protected.
I'll see you
I'm
next
not afraid of
Thursday.
curses or nothing like that.
I don't think I can say that word on YouTube, Juju.
What? What word? The N word?
See you next Thursday word. Many is ever Inferno's false idol, just like Mortal Kombat and Witch House.
My false idol.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
enjoy
look, the
it.
police. Hi, Mr.
Enjoy the
Officer.
observation. Oh, that looks cool. Is that car? Was he waiting for
It's
you?
a police car.
Can I say
Hello,
hi?
Mr.
Can I
Policeman.
say hi?
Sure.
Ask the
He's busy.
policeman if I
Probably
can
doesn't
say
want to
hi.
be. Well, he probably
Tell
don't
him
want to be
there's a
filmed.
weirdo from
So
Maryland that wants to say hi to a Chicago cop. Tell him.
my friend said hello. There.
Nice. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that. Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah. That's awesome. Minnie is not being profiled. I'm sure that cop loves Minnie.
Oh no, he pulled over and he's looking at his phone. He's got stuff to do. He can't drive and play with his phone.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing.
Yeah. He's not mad. He's cool. Yeah.
No, the police are cool with me. I don't have problems with authority. It's very rare in my life that I had any kind of real problems.
Well,
And
you're not a
cops are people too.
troublemaker
And
and you're not,
you know, how the
weird
cop
all
gave
like
me the
that.
finger one time in Uptown, and another time they were kind of mean to me. And I got to sit
Oh, I've
down
been
because I got to stretch
harassed a
my
little bit.
foot.
I probably had a tooth chipped by a cop, but you know what? I fucking did it to them. It was my fault. You know what I mean?
My
It was
fucking
my
foot
fault.
is
And
itchy.
I
I
am
got to
an
take off
animal.
my
That's the
fucking
problem,
shoe. Oh,
dude.
look at those trees. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
It's beautiful. Nice, nice angle.
Yeah, no, that's not the moon though. That's a light from the street.
Ever Inferno wants to be caressed by the fingers of a cop. We need a crib store. We can't do a crib store.
Hey, you could hire me
I'm
to
gonna
make a
tell you this.
card where the cop is giving you the finger.
He wants to get rubbed up by a cop. He's a liar. He wants to get love. You know what I'm saying? He wants a licked finger up in there.
That's disgusting. You should kill yourself.
Don't
No, I'm
say
just
that.
kidding.
Jesus,
I
many.
didn't. I stopped. I stopped. I
Okay.
didn't say the whole thing.
Many. They want a crib
I'm not
store, but I'm
rolling to
gonna
death.
tell them. I'm
I'm
gonna
about a
tell them.
mile from my apartment.
I'm gonna offend you right now. Many cannot do. Oh, you know what I had? The daughters of cops ever. That's the easiest thing in the world. But anyways, Minnie, you
I
can't do
told
a
you I live
crib
about two
store.
miles from here.
You can't do a crib store because you guys have an inspection tomorrow. So we're not putting that online anyway. Your
You,
landlord has to fucking deal with the shit that he has to deal with, and we're not putting that shit online anyway.
I could show you my apartment. You know, when I get home,
Okay, so what I meant
I
to
think I
say
still have
was
enough.
we're gonna get a full MTV Cribs with a K.
I could kill myself. I'd look
That's
like
what I meant to
you.
say.
Probably. Kill yourself.
Jesus, ever don't say that either. Gosh, both of you guys, man,
Kill your case
stop
self.
stop sliding down the sewer, you fools.
Yeah, stop it, you guys. Okay,
You silly
why the
goose.
fuck is the camera so huge?
You silly goose.
I thought I was gonna have to use the N word or something. Okay, now I don't have to. So I was on a show where people was doing that, and I'm like, what the fuck? How does your channel not get terminated?
So back in the day, guys, it used to be funny. People like how they
Yeah.
harass people online, and they're like, "Yo, show me how you live, bro." And like Minnie would take the camera and show me your refrigerator, and everything is in order, everything's clean, and
Yeah,
they must have felt like so stupid because they were trying to
they did. They
harass
thought I lived in
you,
a dump, so I showed them.
Yeah.
I remember
And
the first
then
time someone said, "You live in
Minnie's
a
here.
one-room apartment. You
Minnie's
live in
like
government
almost like
housing." I'm like,
Minnie's
"This is what
upset.
government housing will get you." And I'm showing them two-room bedrooms and shit.
Minnie's upset because the off the rack shirts, like
Huh?
the arms are too long, and Minnie needs to get them hemmed, and like has like a real quality of understanding of like how to keep things cool and orderly and clean, and people just don't see that shit.
That's it's expensive. I take my clothes to tailors, and I also sew some of this. When I only have to sew a button, I can do that.
because you're a high
But
level of just quality. You care. You know what I mean? Like you care. Things
yeah,
matter to you.
like like Grady was
You're not
saying on
a
his show
scumbag
that
wearing
I
like
lived in a
whatever.
pigsty and there was rats and roaches. There's not one single bug in there except for there was a stink bug one time, but I got rid of it real quick when someone told me what it was. But I'm
Oh,
clean in
those
there
things
and I
are
clean my
around.
clothes. I take my clothes to the cleaners.
Yeah.
Like this outfit here, I could wash these. I wash them in the tub now with the laundry detergent. I don't even have to take it to the cleaners anymore
Well, I bet
because
you have to take care of it delicate, right? Because I know you go to the laundromat,
yeah,
right? You can't put those
if I
in
put it in
the
the
industrial
laundromat, it will
machines.
fuck it up.
Yeah,
I
those
take
those
it to the
industrial
cleaners.
machines
It's
will
like
dry
six
up your clothes,
bucks.
bro. Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
did
I
that.
can clean these myself now. The only thing I take to the cleaners is if I need something altered or if it's a suit jacket, dry cleaned.
Right on, right on.
The
Hey,
kind of
Lenny,
clothes I buy, it's not
Did you ever
necessary
get
to
into
dry
that
clean.
the magic book I sent you from Spring Books? It's like an encyclopedia. You ever read through it?
Yeah, I remember that. I read through it. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I thought you'd enjoy it. It's real old school. Like I know it was earlier than you thought. It's basically in the end of the '60s.
far out, man, groovy.
I know. I need one more. I need my own copy now. I guess I'm getting a little bit jealous of you.
I don't darn socks. I just buy new socks. I just steal them.
You don't steal them. You check them out from the library at CVS.
That's true.
Walgreens. I mean,
I
or
do.
whatever. They put
I
all
don't
that
buy.
shit at.
Nah.
You know how they put all that shit at knee level, right? And when I
Yeah.
go to the city, I go to a crack sleeping block. So everybody's
God, I'm
trying to
so
sell me
hungry.
everything from knee level, which means like sort of bunion bandages and sort of weird grill lighters like that you light the barbecue with and all that weird shit that's all knee level, ace bandages and I'm just like no, I don't need any of your shit. I don't need any of it. Are you thirsty? I'll give you a drink.
I didn't see no damn lighters at knee level in my stores. They're a little
Well, it's
higher
just
up
all
than
the
that.
typical shit that they
How fucking tall
steal.
are you?
It's just all the typical shit that they steal, and they're like, "Yeah, I want $3," and you're like $1, and they're like, "Okay," and I don't want any of it. I don't want any of it, but they try, man. They try. Just steal something you can eat.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, just steal something you can
Fuck
eat.
corporate America. Fuck you, kill it. I won't say that.
Well, you already know
Ill
it's
kill
not even
yourselves,
illegal.
corporate
It's
America.
not even excuse me, it's not even prosecutable. You know what I mean? It's not like the old days where they'll cut your fucking fingers off for stealing a candy bar. They can't.
No,
They can't do shit.
they used
And
to
the
actually do
judge,
that here. The Muslims
dude,
used to
if I
kill
was
people
a judge,
for stealing Three
I guess
Musketeer
every
bars
case
here.
I would be like, this is a waste of my time. But the judges do feel like that's a waste of their time.
My
They
mom
do.
beat the crap out of me when I stole a candy bar when I was like 4 years old. I didn't know any better.
One time I
She
stole
should have just
something,
let
right,
me have
Minnie?
it.
I'll tell you how this went down. I stole something because my sisters are 10 and 12 years older than me in the 80s, right? And so
Yeah,
all their little tough girls stole everything. So I saw them
yeah.
do that. I saw them bleached haired, rock and roll girls steal everything.
I wish I would have
So
been like that. I was more like Billy Idol with my hair, but go on.
Well, so the thing is, I was like, okay, I
I'm
was
so
out with a
hungry.
friend. I tried to steal something. I'm playing with it. His mom is like, "Oh, that's not yours," and I'm like, "No, it's totally mine," because in my mind I was
Oh,
like, "Because
someone
I
in the
stole
chat
it."
is saying the Muslim. I was kidding. The Muslims will chop your right arm off and then your left leg. Every time you steal something.
Yeah, I
You know,
was
when
talking.
you
Yeah,
don't have any arms or legs anymore, then they chop off your head.
it's not Muslim or anything else, but just the typical corporal
Okay,
punishment. Of if your head
thanks.
offends you, if your eye offends you, pluck it out. All that kind of old school stuff. But the thing is, I was
Oh, look,
playing
a
with her
bag of
later,
book
and
notes.
and she knew what I
There's
did.
some
They
here.
went to a store, I stole it. I was playing with her later, and she's like, "It's not yours," and I was like, "No, no, no, it is." And in my mind, I'm like, "Cause I fucking stole it. I know it's mine." She's like, "No, I think it belongs to so and so. I'm gonna have to give it back to him." So she just took it
Great.
away from me, and so I was denied the benefit of theft. And so I let it go. I never did it again. I watched the girls do it. They did it. You know, when it was my turn, I was denied
Yeah.
being able to hang on to it. I knew she was lying. I knew she didn't think it was Danny's or whatever, like some dude she has to give it back to. She just took it from me. She denied me the
Well,
pleasure of my spoils, and I just gave it up. I didn't do it again.
I never stole until I was 38 years old when I was in St. Augustine, Florida, and this Jewish pirate taught me how to steal. He would just take shit and put it in my bag,
Yeah, yeah,
and the cameras caught him doing it. And
right.
one of the employees was like, "Oh, you're not allowed in here." And I said, I said, "I know what you're referring to. I didn't put that stuff in my bag. Someone else did." And the manager, I said, "Go get the manager." And the manager came. She says, "That's right. This person's not banned." And I was a woman then. She's not banned. And
Huh.
so I'm running out of breath. So I didn't get banned. And they said, "We know who did it." And I said, "Thank God." Cameras would just tell the truth. He'd take key lime cookies and put them in my bag. And I love key lime cookies and everything that
Holy
was
shit.
had the key lime taste.
We're back to key lime again, man. Key lime
Oh
pizza
yeah.
pie. Yeah.
One time I got mad at him because he had a motorcycle and he bought me all these really nice gifts. He stole them, but I don't care. And he
Oh my
gave me
God. Ever
a
Inferno. Ever.
giant batch of
Ever.
all the greatest
Please. The way that
cookies,
they tie their knuckles together and shit like that.
goodies.
If somebody actually
And then
did that kind of thing to a
I forgot
fucking
to take it out the back
Cabbage
of his
Patch, I'm
motorcycle, and
disgusted.
we broke up over that, and I was really sad. I got mad at him because I forgot to get the shit out of the back of the motorcycle. You know how you could lift the seat up and put stuff in there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little cooler.
And then I blamed him, and I wish I wouldn't have got mad, but I was so mad I could kick myself. I mean, he must have got me like $50 worth of fucking goodies and shit.
What
And
kind
then
of
I fucking
trading cards
forget
did
it.
you steal ever? I need to hear that. I need to hear what kind of cards.
I never
Like
stole
garbage pail
credit
kids?
cards, nothing like that.
No, no, no. It was
Where'd you get that?
ever. Ever said he did.
Oh, ever stole Mein Kampf from Barnes and Noble? Awesome. I used to steal trading cards. Yeah, that's why they keep them in front of the store. I don't steal that shit.
They actually have. They have like random buzzers. You know what I mean? When you walk through the stand at the end, they have the random
Yeah.
buzzers that go off.
So
Yu-Gi-Oh
do you want to
cards.
wait till a
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
Mexican?
I
You want to
stole
wait till a
garbage
bunch
pail
of
kids cards.
Mexicans?
I stole garbage
Listen,
pail kids.
when you're gonna steal something and you notice a tag in it, you want to wait till a big bunch of Mexicans is coming into the store, and
Yeah,
right as they're coming in, you go out, and then a buzzer goes off, and there's like 20 people, and they can't fucking be
because
sure
all their
who set the
shoes
alarm
still
off.
have the magnetic strip in them, right? All the Mexicans.
Because I needed a jacket one time, and it had a tag on it, and
Yeah,
I
but
put
they
it
just wear
on,
the shoes in and out of the store. They keep
and
the
that was
magnetic
Target. I
strip.
don't steal from Target no more.
They're real smart, actually.
Target has good stuff too, so I'm glad they have good security. You can't have nice stuff in a store if people are stealing all the time.
Ever, man. I'm telling you, man. You know how a Slurpee will give you a brain freeze because you drank too much? The way,
Oh, I love
just beat the system.
Slurpees.
Beat the system. Just get like 3 ounces, drink it, throw it in, and leave. Just say, fuck you, 7-Eleven. No, I'm just kidding. I love 7-Eleven. I worked there for
They're
years.
only
I
like
love
79
7-Eleven.
cents, so it's kind of not necessary to
No, I'm
steal
just kidding.
those.
I'm just kidding with him. I
I
love
know.
7-Eleven.
I
I
know.
love it. But I've been in
You know
shit
what I like? I
neighborhoods.
like Circle K.
You know, when you go into a
I
shit
stole
neighborhood
paper.
where you can't pull a 7-Eleven cup off the shelf, you got to go ask the guy behind the counter. That's
Oh
when I
yeah,
get
we have
mad.
stores like that here.
Yeah, well, that's when I get mad. When I have to ask the guy behind the counter, then I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go steal some
The
Funyuns
blacks
and
do that.
just
In the black
leave.
neighborhoods, they do
Yeah,
that.
I'm real black on that too. I just say I'm just very offended that you think I need to ask you for a cup. I'm probably gonna steal stuff. You don't know me. Go fuck yourself. I'll be back
They
later.
used to do that at Walgreens. They would put these plastic divider things on there, and you'd have to figure out a code in
I
order
think
to move them
Walgreens,
side by
like,
side. And I made such a big deal about it. Somebody must have sued them because they don't do it anymore.
dude,
Just
I
to
got
get the
I got the
deodorant
best
or just to get something
Playmobil.
simple, you'd have to figure out how, the sequence and how to move the
Playmobil is
thing up and
beautiful and
down.
very expensive, right? Would you agree, Minnie? As far as in the arts and crafts, it's not Lego. Playmobil is beautiful, right? But it's very
I don't know what
expensive.
that is.
Oh, I don't know. It's some hoity-toity UK version of Lego or something. It's real pretty. So what I
Never heard of
have
it.
is I have the three kings, like for Christmas. So I have the three kings in Playmobil, and I can understand stealing that shit because they charge so much money, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry I
Oh, it's
look like
Swedish.
crap and have a stupid hat on, but
I
it's
said it
cold
was
out
UK.
here.
It's Swedish. Yeah, yeah. Well, all those bricks are Swedish and stuff, right? Or
Swedish.
Dutch, or they're Dutch, or whatever.
Dutch. Deutsch is Germany, actually.
I know where
Deutschland,
Deutsch
that's
is. You
Germany.
know I'm half German.
People think it's Dutch, though. I mean, they have German Dutch. Yeah, I'm almost
It's
home. I'm
20
about a
minute
half a block
ride.
away.
It's a 20-minute ride, Minnie. We get in from, where I came from and where you come from. We're just 20 minutes, okay? So you can be Deutsch and Dutch, you know what I mean? It's no big deal.
Yeah, you can be that.
As long as you have a Hugo.
Yeah,
Oh, it
I'm
is
almost
German?
almost
Yeah, I
home.
told you, man. I knew it was German. You know why? Because it was all like, sculpted and clear and, very
There's this
well
cool
made. It
guy
was
there's this
refined.
cool guy on the internet. He's German. He's called German in Venice,
I
and
know
he's
him.
always so happy. I wish I could be like him. His name's Mike.
Yes,
German in Venice.
yes. Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike is, he was a bodybuilder. He's a Venice dude, He went there to
You know who that is? Oh
catch
fuck
up with
yeah!
Arnold.
That
He went
guy's
to
so
catch up with
cheerful,
Arnold.
and
But he's an
he's the
artist
only
and he's
guy.
a grand artist.
Listen to this.
Yes,
He
sir.
did a video in his mom's basement in Germany, and he's the only guy in the world who can do a video from his mom's basement and be cool.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, it was awesome. Every time he goes to see his mom, it's cool. Look,
I'm glad we know who that
Minnie,
is.
I'll tell you what.
He's got like 500,000 subs.
GIV, German in Venice, and also
Uh
Jacob
huh.
the Carpetbagger, right? They basically have like
Yeah.
that same appeal. Like they're very good at what they do in travel vlog and whatnot.
What the fuck? I don't want you to see my fucking address. If I accidentally showed it to you, you have to delete this video.
4279 Center Street, California. Minnie's home right now.
I dare people. Yeah, I dare
That's
people to
funny,
come to my
That's
house.
ever. Minnie was like, "Oh, it's 2.5 miles. It's basically like 3 miles, so it's just real time. It's real time.
You think that was about 3 miles when I walked?
I think so. You're like
Okay, so
you walk
okay, I want
basically.
to illustrate something to you. To walk to the post office one way would take about the same amount of time. It's about the same distance, and that's down that way and down that way. It's down a street called Lawrence.
I didn't even see your long coat. You look really great in that long coat, Minnie. Yep, yep, yep. So, guys, Minnie walks about. It looks like about 6 miles an hour when he's talking and looking at the phone. That's pretty good. Six
So
miles an hour.
yeah,
He's
you
better
see
than
up there?
well, 666 miles an hour. I bet you, huh? But he walks
So
faster than a self-propelled lawnmower for sure. He
I'm
doubles
hoping
it.
the bird, I'm hoping the robin will come back in April and perch up in that corner up there. Usually twice a year, my little robin comes and she puts her little nest and lays
I
her little
remember.
blue eggs.
I
And then when
absolutely
the
saw your
landlord
Robin
comes,
last
the
year.
bird will
Yep,
dive down at him.
yep. No, that's one of the. You were making an art card outside. You were talking to your Robin. It was probably like 11 months ago. I remember that.
Yeah, you saw that. Well, here, look at this. Isn't that cool? I painted the eyes silver. It looks like there's a camera in there. See that?
Oh wow,
And
yeah,
there's
that
my
would
mini
scare
Manson
me.
stones. So in case of an emergency, you could break the window. Oh, ooh.
That
So
stone right there, that luck stone.
yeah, that's a stone.
I would have
I
stole
painted my
that.
name on that.
I would have stole that because it's red and gold. It looks like
It says
like
Mini
Chinese.
Manson on it.
Yep, yep,
It's got my name on it. I could
yep.
throw it through your window if you want. If you give me $50,
Mm, I'll just, you know what you throw through windows? Spark plug.
bricks.
Because the ceramic
Spark.
is the one that breaks the window. I'll give you a spark plug.
Okay.
Because I love you,
Look,
man.
I gotta show you this too. I just got this, and I told my neighbor disco sucks. He says, "No, it doesn't.
Welcome to
It
the
founded house
disco.
music." And I'm like, he didn't get the cultural reference that people used to say disco sucks in the '70s.
Yeah, it used to be a
I
sticker and
actually
shit.
love
Yeah.
disco. It's my favorite.
All the all
Simon
the
Cowell
all the
loves it
rappers
too.
and stuff. After the disco sucks movement, all the rappers and stuff. Because the disco people, they were more of a drug culture and stuff, like the rave culture. And so I get
Fuck
it. Because the rock
disco.
and
Are
roll
you
guys
kidding? I'm
weren't
gonna make
really
a
into that. But
restaurant. I mean, I'm gonna make a club and call it Disco Sucks and play only disco music.
not a bad idea.
and have disco karaoke, and people can dress glam.
He goes,
Would you go to
so
that? So,
disco
well,
is it's
look,
the
here's the,
it's
you
a
wanted to
four
see my
beat, but
house.
they
Well, I just
what they
came in
do is
here.
they hit the hi hat and the bass drum every beat. It's a four beat, but it's still a two. But they hit the hi hat and the bass drum every beat. So basically, you get that. I was made for loving you, baby. So that could be your opening
Okay.
song like every time, you know?
Well, I'm in my apartment now, so if you want a tour,
Absolutely.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
shut up
like
and let you
pay
do it.
attention here.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna pay attention. I'm gonna shut up and you do it because they asked for it.
This is me. I'm wearing my jacket here, and
Ooh, he went down to smoking jacket now. Ooh.
disco sucks. There was a sidewalk square that said "disco sucks" from the '70s, but they tore it up and repaved it. I'm like, they should have took that and preserved it. They could have sold that. That somebody would have bought that sidewalk square for a lot of money. So, well,
What about the Toynbee tiles? Toyne Toynbee tiles.
I don't know what that is, but there's my little pee Palochka right there. I hope I'm not covering the bottom of the speaker. Let me see. Let me see if I can clean the camera here so you can see it better. The screen's black on purpose. I'm just cleaning the screen. Okay. So you can see it better. I got this giant clock here, and this I showed you that Arabic thing before. But this is how big my apartment is.
So everybody, wait, back up a little bit. Bring that camera back around where you were. Swing it back. Swing it back.
Mhm.
Stop there.
Yeah.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Okay, there's Islam, right? And
This is
okay, so you got the name of Allah. You've got prayer up there. Allah Akbar. Allah
that's a
Aran.
verse
Yeah.
from the Quran.
Right.
This is a verse from the Quran, and the biggest letter here, this here with the loop and that going up. And that's the first letter that starts it. And then you read around in the middle here. Then you read around the whole outside here from right to left. So this would be the
So
end.
So the reason that they do that, they create art out of the letters out of the alphabet because it's basically forbidden. Even photographs in cinema are basically haram if you really read
That's
the
right. It's
Quran
haram. That means it's
properly.
forbidden.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
is
show
forbidden.
the eyes and the usually when they do a coloring book for kids, they take the eyes out and you only see like the nose and the mouth. I've had to draw some comic books and cartoons and children's books for the imam when I
Yeah.
was a Muslim. When I
Well,
lived
back
with
up a
them,
little
or
bit.
in
Okay,
school.
so then that's the sigil of Lucifer. Go back. That's the sigil of Lucifer right there. That's the light bearer. That's basically your education god right there. So that's the
Uh-huh.
sigil of Lucifer. All hail.
My
And that
patriotic
is
hat.
that is a like a gay patriot's hat.
It's not gay. It's a regular patriotic hat. Just my gook hat right there. So when I want to be a gook and
Yeah,
pretend I'm
yeah, yeah.
From
Okay, so that's
Vietnam,
the rice hat right there, and
and there's like about 1,000 snapping pops. I cannot wait to fucking release those
oh
bitches.
shit, they're in Christmas color. Oh
I
shit.
didn't say the N word. I almost did. I got this Islamic rug
Yeah, he's talking about yeah. That's
When
that's
I
a
was in
prayer rug.
California. When I visited Santa Monica Pier, that they had a Muslim. He was passing out Qurans and these really rugs, and like you face east and you kneel on it and you put your face down like up there. But
That's
I like
awesome.
it just
Yeah.
because it's really nice. I don't step on it either. It doesn't have a rubber backing. I'd slip and fall. But it's there, for decoration. And I have a lot
He
of
did.
rugs
He
that my
did
folks
use.
down.
He did use the G word, and I got a lot of friends that are within that community, and they're okay with that.
It's okay to say the G word. I don't care
Yeah.
if you say that. I'm not politically correct like that. Look at this.
He almost said the N word. That's what he said. But when he
I
says the N
almost
word,
said
he
the N
doesn't
word.
say a
Sometimes I
hateful.
do.
He doesn't even
I've said it
hatefully say an
before.
N word. He just says, this thing ain't
You know
working.
what? Hot awful and all the people used to get on my back for that. And finally I said the N word. They never bothered me again after that. That's all you mean that's all I had to do to get them off my back? I got that cool
Yeah,
shit. I
yeah,
found that in
yeah.
the alley. I found that in the alley. Oh shit, it got dark here.
Oh, it looks good though. Wait, show that picture again. So your
Um
landlord,
my
he's got to
screen
have
went
an
black.
inspection. He's got to have an
Hold
inspection
on.
tomorrow based on this, right? You got
My
to make it
screen
look
went
good.
completely black. Oh, there you go. My
It looks
screen went black.
beautiful.
Your show didn't. Wait, what
Man,
is the
I wish.
battery life? Oh my God, my battery's at 5%. Oh fuck, I gotta plug this bitch in.
Well, you can't plug it in Tor, can you?
You want the show to end? I have this cord here.
Heck no. I got a good guest in. I want you to stay in.
But yeah, this is basically my stage. And
Because
the
it's
inspector,
beautiful.
he'll
Because
be very thrilled because they tour a lot of apartments in.
right. And Minnie is completely detail oriented. Everything is totally clean and clear. You know, he might have to plug in the phone or even lose the phone, but good lord, the fridge view, it's gonna be fucking impeccable, you know? Because Minnie is detail oriented. People don't understand who they're seeing, who they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Stink Bug? How you doing, bro? He just lost power, I suppose. I'll probably just have to. I don't know what to do. What to do? You can't kick him out in this one, can you? Holy moly! Yeah, you can't just kick him out. What's up, Stink Bug? How you doing? Yeah, we're friends, but we didn't meet. We met online, you know. Yeah, because Minnie probably lost fucking everything, you know. So let me see. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah. Remove guest. No, I don't need to remove guest. Yeah, his fucking phone died. So this is how we met. No, we didn't really meet, but online, one of my first grand haters online, Senate, you know, we were on his channel. He was live streaming. I went every Tuesday. Just woke up, feel like an ass. That's okay. Oh, you're on the computer. Yeah, you probably can't join the mobile link on a computer, but that's okay, Minnie. Yeah. But yeah, the first time is like Minnie came around and I'd already been aware of Minnie, you know, from the online coverage and documentaries. And even the thing that I keep asking about that Minnie will never talk about, you know, it's like I saw that character, you know, before and blah, blah, blah. So, you know. It's been a good couple of years. Dude doesn't like me, but I used to go on his panel probably every Tuesday and just try to hang out there and be cool and try to enforce people, you know, come and join. Sometimes 8 people would come in. Like I have 7 people watching now, right? That would be like the best, you know, for him and stuff. But he still shit on me. He acted like I was doing something like I wanted an advantage. I'm a fucking volunteer here on YouTube. I don't get paid shit. What do you want? Half of it? You want half a zero? Stink Bug is the man. His name's Bug, bro. Minnie didn't even sing. There wasn't a performance, yo. That was the best stream ever. Minnie usually sings some songs and good stuff like that, but he didn't even get there. Will I join you? Yeah, I'll join you, Tasha. Where? At yours? Joe streams all the time. I don't know. He sang Roxanne. Oh, okay, that was good enough. No, no, no. Sometimes we get real songs and stuff. Yeah, I'll send it to your email, Minnie. But chances are, because you're not mobile, you might not get in. I'll send it to you though. I love you though. I love you. I'll get it. I'll get you. Let's do it. Copy, copy. Hope I don't get kicked out. Can I join? Well, let me try this first because I'm trying, you know. I'll be right back, Tasha. I'll let you know. So, yes, yes, to be honest, I mean, when I used to go on Dude's channel every Thursday, I fucking seriously thought I was doing them a favor, you know? You gotta chop some wood up. Yo, yo. I know, Tasha, that's cool, but I have to give Minnie the other chance again, you know? Minnie said, let's try this. Everybody still was looking for Cribs tour and whatnot. Sure you can. Yeah. So you'll wind down and listen to the background. That's cool, Ever. Yeah. Me too, man. I'm gonna go to sleep right here, man. We're gonna do a sleep stream. I'm just gonna stay in this fucking chair and go. But yeah, under the covers, into the darkness. Oh shit. Anyway, so yes, Tasha, I have to give Minnie that chance to come back up. I really do. I met Minnie, like I said, on some unappreciative motherfucker's channel, when I was just trying to hang out and chill. All right, here we go. This is for the Minnie is me comment. For the Minnie is me. This is the Susie Smalls.
Party, come party with me. Party with Susie. Party, come party with me.
Everybody check out Susie Smalls.
I may be short, but a 10-foot tall. Nice and round like a kiss of gold. I don't let nothing bother my soul. And I'll be so till that I'm well old. That is Susie. 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 Susie is me. Susie. Susie. Susie.
Don't be sorry.
Born in Trinbago, land of fun and calypso.
That's Susie Smalls, man.
Carnival, was that is the bacchanal. Friends and family, all you come and join Susie. Be thinking positive, but if you're thinking negative, take your time, take your time. Keep it in your mind, take your time, take your time. I may be short, but a 10-foot tall. Nice and round like a kiss of gold. I don't let nothing bother my soul. And I'll be so till that I'm well old. That is Susie. 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 Susie is me. Susie. 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 If I walk a mile, I'm wearing a happy smile.
All right, see you later, Tasha.
All you know good.
It's a very long song, but go ahead. It's hard to even find, this it's called like Party with Susie. But it's kind of hard to find. So you got to put in Susie Smalls, Suzie Smalls, and there's the official video. So that's all, man. Just a lot of love for that, for Minnie, for all the many people, Maybe it's short, but I'm 10 foot tall. It doesn't work because you're on your laptop or whatever, kid. I mean, we know this, Minnie. It's a fucking side by side, which means it only works on mobile, I guess, I ain't no expert, Minnie. I'm gonna fucking put this up. You ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. I'll put this one up. Your phone's 100% dead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably can't do it, right? I may be short, but I'm 10 foot tall. That was that crazy shit, eh? That's cool, Minnie. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I'll send a join. I can send a join-in link, but Tasha already left. But I just gave you the first shot at that. I could send it to Ever, maybe. Hopefully I don't get kicked out. Okay, I'm gonna try to send it to Ever. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, y'all. I hope I don't get kicked out.